All right, the numbers are counting down. I think we're good to go. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It is us, the Wild Misfits, and I am Helix, your DM for today. We're back playing Storm King's Thunder. Super duper pumped for that. We are going to go around with introductions, and then we can jump into things today. We are going to start with Jamie.
Hi, my name is Jamie. I am playing Zevin, the Shapeling Druid. Right now, I am a gigantic snake who just rolled a stealth check of 32. Doesn't make any sense, but we're going to go with it. Jade, it's your turn.
Hi, I'm Jade. I play Lorelei Winters. She is a changeling bard warlock, and she's just trying to find the washroom right now. Sorry, Mitch.
Hi, I'm Mitch. I play Dread, the barbarian who thinks he's the stealthiest one on the planet. Yeah, go ahead.
My name is Ia. I play Stevie, a rock gnome sorcerer who is, just looking at shiny things.
I'm Justin. I play Louis Chuck Lafleur. He's a goblin cleric, and he's ready for whatever is coming his way this very long time for this game.
Well, we'll do a bit of a decent recap today. The last that we had left off, the party had just defended the village of Xanthral's Keep, a large stronghold of a walled city, seeming a goblin attack led by a frost giant. The party were at Xanthal's Keep in search of a dwarven brigand known as Warvel the Weevil. It seemed that the the attack on Xanthal's Keep was actually a front, a distraction, so that a group of bugbears could sneak in and attempt to steal the Weevil themselves, turning in his bounty and then giving it to their giant leader. Half of the party fought the goblin hordes, while the other half, Zevin and Chuck, along with their two Wonders figurine lions, fought off the bugbears and captured the Weevil, quickly making their way up north to Mirabar, where they turned in the Weevil and got a hefty payday. Deciding to leave Sea Monkey, Stevie's trusty steed, in Mirabar while the rest of the party made their way through the dangerous mountains. They were led by their frost giant ally, known as Harshnag the Grim, once former adventurer of a member of a adventuring group known as the Grey Force, though most of his allies have died or gone somewhere else. Harshnag is very happy to be helping the party in attempting to restore the ordning, for that is your purpose. You have to restore the ordning. You were told by this ancient cloud giant wizard that some forces from beyond said that you are destined to restore the ordning, the hierarchy of giants that has been shattered. And that has led you here, to a place called the Eye of the Allfather. Up high in the mountains, you had to climb many giant-sized steps to get up to this point. It was a difficult climb, but with your frost giant friend, he made it much easier. You guys have entered into the beginning of this chamber, indicating that there appears to be a pretty massive set of stones that dangle and are ready to drop down and seal this place off, though you haven't deduced what the trigger of that may be. Continuing on, gradually, you all saw a group of barbarians that seem to be attempting to bust open a door that's in front of them. The giants, or the barbarians themselves, only being illuminated by a soft torchlight that one of them is holding. You see one standing with his arms crossed, very clearly the leader of the bunch. Another woman holding a staff of some kind with all kinds of trinkets hanging off of it, watches as two other barbarians begin hacking at the door as it appears to be frozen over. But curled up on the ground next to the individual in charge, you see a small white dragon wormling. You all managed to be very stealthy in your approach up this far, with Zevin's pass without a trace up. As you all rolled pretty well for your stealth, Zevin had turned himself into a giant constrictor snake, as Harshnag is over here, having dropped down a 20-foot ledge and is creeping up, getting closer to these individuals. We had left off with Lorelei and Chad walking up within shouting distance of these individuals, and Lorelei saying,
Excuse me, have you guys seen the washroom anywhere? I can't seem to find it.
the ting 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 of pick on ice immediately stops, and you hear, "Oh, I gotta hold it up by ya." You hear different chattering.
So, I don't speak that.
You see them
What?
moving a bit. The woman with the staff, also the one holding the torch, the wormling gets up, and the large individual standing with the torch behind him, arms still crossed, glances at you. "Who are you? What you want?"
My name is Lorelei Winters. I'm looking for the restroom.
"No rest here. You go now."
There seems to be a language barrier. I don't mean to rest. I mean the washroom to relieve myself.
"Outside. Not here.
It's quite cold outside.
Not my problem. This warm blood territory. You go now."
What did he say? It's what now?
Warm blood.
Warm blood.
Everybody can make a history check if you wish.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Zevin,
That's a 4.
Zevin, you have
I
advantage on
understood
this.
those words.
16.
16, okay.
15 minus 1, 14. Why would I know anything? Can I just choose to not have that number and fail
You,
this?
you don't have to roll, yeah.
17.
Okay, I'm
17.
failing this.
4 for Chuck. Stevie, what'd you get?
5.
5? Oh, man. Well, yeah, it checks out. Well, I mean, and like, Lorelei and Zevin are, like, for this particular thing, like, Lorelei, these would have been songs and stories that you would have read back home in Nightstone. Not Nightstone.
Daggerford.
Zevin, this would be information that would kind of be widely known by other Zevins. Like, just when you explore in the north, you need to be aware of the different barbarian tribes. This is one such tribe, the Warm Blood tribe. They are particularly known to be pretty merciless. Being led by Warm Blood himself, he is known to be a fierce warrior and quite bloodthirsty.
Mhm. With that being said, Devin is the snake mode is going to look like he's going to start looking like he's ready to hold an action.
I don't know if the rest of your party sees you buried in the snow right now.
I know, which works kind of also in my because like I can't really like.
You could certainly hold an action. Yeah, I don't think that
At
anybody
one
sees
point I
you.
was riding on top of him.
Are you? I think on the top of my head, right?
At one point you were, but you got off and followed Lorelei.
Because you don't have dark vision.
Oh, that's right. I have no dark vision. That's right. So, huh?
Okay, you guys figure this out because I know what I'm doing next.
But
Well,
he will say,
Well,
So-
is this? I'm assuming this
Oh,
is
so
like
how does
all
that work?
kind of free action sort of stuff right now.
"Well, this
We're not in initiative
We're
yet.
not in initiative. This
Okay.
is just like
Okay.
in the narrative. If Chuck says something, then he can. Like
Um,
Lorelei and this guy are having a conversation. The last thing he said was, "Not my problem. Go. It's Warm
well,
Blood territory."
what?
Definitely going to
Where
cast
am I?
guidance on.
So
Well,
basically-
for stuff, where is everyone currently? Like, somebody is with me, but I can't quite tell who that is.
Chat.
That's me.
That's Chad. Okay, so Chad is with me. And then
Oh,
who is riding on top of Zevin right now?
Nobody,
I
right?
was,
Nobody.
and then I
Okay.
jumped off to get close to you.
The reason why I can
Question
see
is
where
up
I
to
am
the
is
side. Where
Um,
is Stevie and Chuck?
I'm behind. I'm just moving to see where I am. I'll
Yeah,
put
that's
myself
fine.
back to where it was.
Oh, okay.
I'm behind Chuck.
If you want to move forward, you can. Steve.
Okay.
We're not in initiative.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go near Chad because that's what I do.
So
And then Chuck, where are you?
I'm right beside the Zevin.
Okay, but I'm the only one that's being seen?
You're not sure if they can. You imagine they can probably see Chad behind you. Because he's a big hulking dude. But they probably don't have a good eye. You don't see anything other than humans here, Lorelei. So most likely they don't have dark vision.
Copy that.
okay.
Okay.
So, question though, my history check. If I can't see them right now, would that have even happened?
Well, you heard him.
You heard them.
You heard him say warm
Okay.
blood.
Okay. With that, is it right if I make like a stealth check to try and creep closer? Because I still have my blind sight, right? So that's why I can
Yeah.
see a little bit.
You still have blind sight, and you still have pass without trace up.
Yeah.
Which is
so.
like it's cool because like the shadows themselves would be creeping forward.
Okay, so I'm gonna do a stealth check.
While he's rolling that, just for ambiance, can we get the music going? or am I the
thank
only one
you.
that can't
I'm
hear
so
it?
sorry, I forgot.
19,
All I have to do is hit
17,
enter, but-
26. That is a 36 on that stealth.
Holy shit! All right,
God damn.
Sorry, 34. 34. That's
Zevin
right.
is
I'm
now
going
playing
back.
Oh, then you fail.
Zevin is now playing in my Saturday game, guys. So just say goodbye. He's stealth so hard. He's transcended. Zevin, I will give you half your movement as the snake, if you wish.
Is this accurate? The
It should be, yeah, if you
The
measure it
squares?
out.
okay. Let me see here. I just want to get close enough that I can hold my action to try and restrict the leader if he tries anything.
It's gonna be
Oh,
tough.
that's far.
Yeah, it's a big map, guys. This is a giant temple. It's built for them, not you.
Half my speed? Oh my
Yep.
goodness.
Oh wow.
I don't do nothing.
You-
I crawl
may-
10 feet forward.
You may be, yeah. I mean, you may be able to get closer if the conversation keeps going. But in this like brief, exchange, it's only been a few exchanges. So,
Yeah.
you can move half your movement now, and then that 31 will carry for a while, Zevin. I'm not going to make you keep rolling, or sorry, that 36.
4.
4. Sorry, but Lorelei, do you have a response as he?
Yes, I
what
do.
territory?
Hands raised. How about an exchange? I'll help you with that door that you seem to be struggling with, and you help me find an outpost. Then there was some creeping outside. I don't think it's quite safe.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Okay.
But you have guidance.
One of them was a nat 20, motherfucker.
Nice.
Okay, so that's persuasion. I have so much persuasion. It's a 21.
21. Okay. How you help?
Well, you seem to be using force. I have a bit more, je ne sais quoi to maneuver that.
What you mean? No, don't know what je ne sais quoi is.
That was a solid attempt, bravo. I have access to some arcane that might be of service.
You see as the woman leans over and just kind of begins whispering in his ear as he kind of elevates his head just a little bit. Hold on, give me 1 second.
I'll even let my hands flicker with some prestidigitation just to kind of
Okay.
maybe.
Hey, Lorelai.
Hmm.
What does Oju in the sauce mean?
I'll explain later, darling.
Okay.
And I apologize. They're the Great Worm tribe, not the Warm Blood tribe.
Great Worm tribe, copy.
He is Warm Blood.
Mhm.
But you would know of him. I'm just trying to remember what her name is. Does she have a name? Oh, they didn't give her a name. Okay, cool.
Hello, Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah, I was so sure she had a name.
Deuteriah.
Sheba.
Sheba.
You let Sheba look you over first.
Sure.
He nods to her. She will
I'll get
begin
closer.
making her way. Oh my god, hold on. There we go. Ah, Great Warm Blood, there are more. Stop there. How many of you are there?
Just a couple. They're further back, though. They don't need the restroom as bad as I do. Just looking for shelter, really. And now I need to do my business.
Tell them go. You stay. You open door. You go. Then leave.
And what's to ensure my safety? You don't seem particularly friendly.
I'm not.
Alright. Chad, darling. Do you mind taking a few steps back?
No. And then I take 2 steps backwards.
Can I get a perception check from everybody?
How big is this
Yeah.
door?
Real big. 40 or so feet across.
How thick?
A
Yeah.
big old.
You have no
8.
idea.
I'm
16
gonna
for me.
change my dice.
17 for me.
Okay.
19.
Okay. 7.
16.
Okay. And Stevie?
7. Dark jail. Hold on.
Lorelai, Chuck, and Zevin, you all hear just very, very low rumble of a growl coming from down where Harshnag disappeared.
Oh no.
This is not making him very happy. But
Okay.
he's following your lead. You imagine that their words are not making him very pleased. Warm blood.
And I'll say loudly to Chad so Harshnag can hear. Darling, please. You know that I'm more than capable. Just allow me to help them. A few more steps back.
I take 2 more steps back.
Thank you. And I'll walk closer to them.
You see as they begin to part. Oh, come on. This big map is too damn big. I can't grab the tokens. Oh no. Hold on. Can I do... Yeah, okay, cool. Arrow keys to the wind. These guys are gonna move away. Warm Blood will walk up the stairs as the shaman comes and collects you, Lorelai, and just kind of... She doesn't like prod you with her staff, but she's very much like moving it like right behind your heels to get you to move forward. The little dragon wormling's gonna go with the chief. Move along now. Is Jade frozen for anyone else? Oh,
Me?
Oh shit.
A little.
A
yeah.
little bit further.
Okay.
Oh, she's moving.
Robot. Domo arigato.
And you're, well, still got that
Oh.
choppiness.
What's going on?
That's a fun sound.
What are you, Gladys?
Am I okay? Oh, there's an exclamation point. What does that mean? Why?
Oh, you're back. But you're delayed a little bit with your speech. But you're back.
Your camera is sending at a low frame rate. This may be caused by high system load. What the fuck is running?
You gotta shut down all the porn.
Damn it.
Yeah, sad face.
It was her favorite site. It was her favorite site. Sometimes you have a hard time finding it again.
Oh,
That's what books are for. Nothing is running but these.
You're good now. You're back.
Yeah, you're better now.
Okay, great.
It's just probably a momentary thing. But yeah, the shaman is behind you, kind of. Keep moving.
We'll keep going. I'll just go right to the door unless anyone stops me.
They have parted to make way.
Alright.
Warm arms still crossed. Open door.
Alright, well, let me inspect it a little bit first. It's not like I'm familiar with this.
Make a perception check, Lorelai.
Okay. Nat 20, 27.
Nice.
Wow.
Is that your second nat 20 in less than an hour?
Well, I couldn't use my other one. It was at
Wow.
disadvantage.
Lorelai, this door stands about 30 foot tall. It appears to be made of solid granite. You see carvings of a massive giant form lording over 6 smaller giant forms. You can kind of distinguish storm, cloud, frost, fire, stone, hill, all the different types of giants. But the door is almost completely frozen over. With the 27, right?
Mm-hmm.
You are very confident that Harshnag would be able to open this door without too much issue. However, it's going to take some magic, probably, to get this ice removed, or hours of trying to melt it the old-fashioned way with torches.
Alright. I will... Can I
say that?
this?
Can I say that my character's been creeping forward a little bit?
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, I've absolutely been creeping forward.
Yeah.
Also have
Because-
been creeping forward.
Yep.
I am
I'm just
so
following
far
Chad.
away.
I would say as long as you guys don't go past that line, I think that's
Okay.
What?
pretty fair.
Oh, that's the line I'm at then. That's crazy.
Oh,
Right there.
excellent. All right. That sounds awesome.
Right. I'm
Oh.
still behind Chad. Okay.
I'm using prestidigitation to light a small thing fire in my hand,
Mhm.
and looking like I'm inspecting a lot more.
Okay.
So, like, what exactly are you guys trying to get in here? Like, should I be worried about booby traps? Am I going to die if this explodes?
Don't know.
I'm gonna look back at the leader and connect
Our business
conscious.
why we're here. Okay.
Are there any thoughts in the leader's head right now?
Yes, but it's not like a detect thoughts, right? Like are you able to cast detect thoughts with it?
No, it's just, hold on. It's just awakened mind. Let me find it for you. Under features and traits. Where are you? Awakened mind. You can telepathically speak to any creature you can see within 30 feet of you if it understands at least one language.
Okay, yeah, I think that's just speech. I don't think it gives you access to their mind or anything like that.
Okay.
But yeah, you could be connected to him, that's fine.
Yeah, just for shits. I need...
Are we understanding this conversation, or is this in another?
The conversation, like in the little bits of like chatter that you hear between the other barbarians. They are not speaking a language that any of you understand. I think you would recognize it as Uthgar Barbarian. It is a dialect of the people of the north. That they're not barbarians in the sense that Chad is a barbarian. They're like that is their lifestyle, barbarians.
Gotcha.
But the conversation between Lorelei and the chief and the shaman appear to be common, though pretty broken common from the chief. What do you learn?
Well, first and foremost, you need to get rid of the ice. It's kind of restricting you quite a bit.
What we've been
Does anyone else have
trying
access?
to do. He points down to the shattered ice on the ground and the two with the ice picks.
Oh, so no fire then.
Don't have enough to burn. No magics.
And I can't see Zevin.
You open door or not.
I'm working on
Lorelei,
it.
what the hell's the frickin' hold up?
You hear a... Oh God, Aya! You have goblin with you?
As player, I'm curious they can tell Goblin from Common.
It's an accent.
I did I did say I had a couple of friends with me. He's much further back. Like I said, we were just looking for a restroom. All right.
So no response?
I am yelling, "Hey, Chalk!" But I'm I'm trying to stealthily cast message to Zevin because I know I have to like do hand movements and say it out loud. But I'm using the words I'm saying to yelling to Chuck to do it.
Okay.
What do you think? Should we open the door or find the restroom first? Hoping he clues into what the fuck I'm talking about.
So are you saying that to Zevin, or are you saying that?
I'm yelling it to Chuck, but I'm messaging it to Zevin.
How am I going to respond to that?
I can just open
You
the door.
can whisper it and I'll hear it.
It's a telepathic communication, so even though you snake, you still can speak.
Oh, okay.
At least, like, telepathically.
Lorelei, I can just open the door.
I say we move forward. Because you're not going to find the let's be honest, the bathroom concept, as great as it is, it's a dead end.
That's why I'm using it, because it's very clearly not what I'm trying to do. Fine. Alright. Well, there's none of my friends around me, right? That's...
No. And you're so far away that nothing is... Oh, what the heck is going on?
Alright.
Where'd it go?
Well, I mean, I'm still affected by dying, and maybe not the most rational.
170 feet away.
This is not a good idea. It's
It's
fine.
going to take me... I don't know. All I know is that what we should know is it's going to take me about 7 rounds to get to you.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Wall of Fire in a circle around me
Oh, okay. Okay.
to get the door and all these friends.
Okay. Okay. I like
Because
that.
it's connected, I can have it in any direction. So I'm going
Yeah.
to connect it all the way around me so it gets all of them.
So it would be like...
So it would be, I guess, more like a rectangle. Here, I'll draw it. It's like
Oh, yeah.
this. Oh, sorry, this. Kind of like that.
Okay. Well, with that, we are going to roll initiative, please.
No!
As
No, I have that bad memory of never not being able to get there.
That's a 12.
oh,
Classic.
No, that's
Robot.
bad.
robot.
Robot.
You may have to turn off your camera or lower your settings on your camera.
You're too fancy.
You're too fancy.
Something is eating up your internet.
Your internet.
God. I am not a fan of what's happening right now.
Well, like I said, I just died. I'm surrounded by enemies. I don't feel safe, and we need to get through this door. So it solves all the problems.
Like, what do I do?
All right,
What do I-
Lorelai, what was your initiative?
Hold on, it's 11 plus 4, 15.
15. Chad.
That is 13.
13. Okay, and Zevin.
17.
17. Very nice. Okay.
Go.
Stevie, your dex is higher than Chuck's, I think, right? 2. Chuck's is...
Mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Chuck, you're going on initiative count 11 instead.
Motherfucker. That's a lot.
Yeah.
All
Boom.
right.
Now that the opportunity is lost, I had stone shape as well, by the way.
So do I. But stone shape doesn't affect the ice.
All
You
right.
still remove the stone and behind it.
Well,
Easier to get through.
an easy workaround for that kind of stuff is like the walls are also made of stone, right? But in this case, we are going to be starting with Lorelai's surprise round of summoning the thing. Lorelai, is it at the start of their turn that they have to make that dex save, or is it immediately upon being summoned?
Create a wall of fire, solid surface range. You can make a wall up to 6 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick, or a ringed wall up to 20 feet. Walls opaque, lasts for the duration when the wall appears. When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, they take the fire damage, and then
On a success, half.
on a success, half as much. But
Okay.
then they take the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Okay, cool.
So it'll take the damage again at the start of their turn.
Right, because it's a surprise round. You're right. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll for the damage, and then just let me know, and then I'm gonna make a bunch of.
We're all worried she's going to kill them in the first round.
So
Yeah,
it's
we're actually not worried for
26
her. We're
fire.
worried for them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's when they end their turn, not when they start their turn.
Both. I'm reading it right now. It says the creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
Yeah, so
Which version are you guys reading?
they're entering it now, but not like it won't carry over at the start of their turn, unless they stay there.
Okay.
Which version are you guys reading? Because I know Wall of Fire changed. Is someone reading the other one?
14.
I'm reading the Legacy.
Yeah, 14. 2014. Okay. Cool.
Perfect.
Let's start up at the top with some warriors. Actually, let's go ahead and swap out some music.
Oh, is there anybody that's still beside me?
Chuck.
We kind
we're all
of
kinda
are.
out of line. We're in a group. We're all holding hands.
So far away.
That snakes don't have hands.
Aww.
No, but they have feelings, Justin.
Oh, I forgot that it rolls on here. I did dice roll. God damn.
Let's go with these guys. This guy. Okay. for the normal barbarians, there are 3 of them that are in... Yeah, because that's the dragon wormling. Okay, cool. So, normal barbarians, first one, an 11, fails. Next one, 7, fails. Last one, 12, still fails.
Yeah, minus 15.
What's the damage?
Well, I rolled 26, but I forgot that the app rolled it and they did 22, so whatever one you want to use.
Okay, I'd rather take your normal dice rolls.
Okay, 26.
26, 6. Alrighty, we'll do the dragon wormling. Oh, 14, he still fails. 26 damage. That dragon wormling's already looking really rough, Lorelai. The chief. God damn. He rolled a 9. 26 damage.
Wow. That's one hell of a round.
Yeah. And the shaman. 17. She just barely succeeds. So 26, that's 13 damage. Alright. God damn. Fuck. Alright, so it is now your turn, Zevin, as I'm going to do this real quick.
I'm going to make a... I don't know if anyone that's around me can see, and I'm going to open my mouth like that. See if they get the hint.
Hey, you know what? I'll roll to see if I get the hint. I do. I get the hint.
You guys see this burning flames as you watch as Zevin just opens his mouth. Holding your action then?
Well, would that be considered? Would you consider that a free action to open the mouth?
Yeah, it's a free action.
Like,
so yeah, you can still move your action.
well, I am 170 feet away, so I'm going to have to action and that. I'm going to have to move and then action dash for 60 feet.
Yeah.
Can I still roll the stealth on that if they're still in my if they're all in my mouth?
Oh, you mean your friends in your mouth?
Sick.
I'm still 100% in on this
Fucking
game.
love this game.
You'll have. Oh man, you'll have
I'm down.
You'll have a relatively easy time with Stevie and Chuck, but you're gonna have a harder time with Chad.
I'll jump on your back. I'll jump on your back.
But yeah, I'll allow that if they wanna. Run over.
Chuck has his own mode of transportation.
Is it only 30 feet with a giant snake?
Yeah, 30 feet, but it also has 30 feet of swimming, which doesn't help me here, but...
Oh, I see.
Right, because they're kind of slow on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can, like, watcha.
Watcha.
How long does...
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Would you say an hour has gone by since I started my Pass Without a Trace?
No. You started your Pass Without a Trace
Okay.
at the entrance. You guys, like, it has been maybe... I don't know. Not long.
Okay. Well, like I said, not everyone wants to do that. It was just an idea that I had, right? And I'm subtly letting you know.
I'm already gearing up to dive in.
Okay. Are you gonna move then, Zevin?
Oh, sorry.
Or, yeah.
My goodness, this stupid thing. It's really slow. Yeah, I'm gonna move 60 feet forward. I'm gonna try and be stealthy. Plus 5 plus 5 plus 10, 15. 26 to stealth.
Okay.
Doo-ba-doo.
Oh,
And that would be my turn.
okay, I'll move you
So-
60 feet. That would put you in melee. 50 feet will put you in melee with this guy.
Okay.
So,
Um,
he very clearly isn't looking at you. He's like, oh, as this big ass box of fire just erupts around Lorelei. And to be clear, the rest of you cannot see Lorelei anymore. She is just surrounded by flames.
Fine.
So, all right, action bonus action or action dash. That will be Lorelei's turn. Chad, you're on deck.
Sorry, dears! Spell got out of hand!
Ah!
I'm gonna hold a shatter,
Oh, okay. What's the trigger?
hoping, if they try and attack me. I'm hoping that they can take the deception, but I'm holding shatter in case they try and attack me.
I will say, Lorelei, that you are very sure that they do not want. They're not friendly to you anymore.
Okay. Then I will shatter, where's the shaman?
She is right here.
Oh, of course she's not around people.
Currently, patting at some of her clothing, trying to get the flames to go away before she has a chance to move.
Okay, well, if she's solo, then I'll just, No, I'll get rid of the lessers first. I'm gonna go a shatter right here. I'm still drawing. Right here.
Okay, that's 10 foot, right?
It should hit all four of them.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, this map is small. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
I
big.
know.
Okay. Okay,
On the
so
dragon
shatter
wormling.
is...
So it'll be the dragon
yeah.
wormling, one of the barbarians, and the chief. If you do here, you'll get the barbarian to your north that you've already hit. This guy in the middle hasn't taken any damage.
Oh, really? Isn't he within 10 feet of the wall?
Is he? No.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for the one that I haven't hit yet.
Okay.
Get everybody a little bit down. Constitution save of 15.
Alrighty, we'll do the barbarian first. He rolled a 22, so he succeeds. The chief rolls a 17, so he succeeds. And the wormling rolls a 16, so he succeeds as well. But they all take half damage still.
It's a 22 points of shatter. They each take 11.
Shit. The
Yeah, I rolled max on 2 of the die.
The wormling falls down dead. The chief is going to be very upset about that. No! That will be his. And then the other guy took 11. Okay. All right. That was your action, Lorelei. Any still have movement and bonus action?
Bonus action, no one's really in range for my stuff. And I'm not going to move, so that's my turn.
Alrighty. Chad, it is your turn. Harshnag is on deck.
Oh, fuck. Okay, well then I'm gonna go. It's game time, boys! I'm gonna action dash to here because I can only get that far. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna go into a rage.
Okay. You
And
definitely. Go ahead.
that's all the things I can do, I think.
Alrighty. You definitely have this guy and this guy's attention as they turn to look at you, rushing up to them. Ah!
It's go time!
You hear a mighty bellow. You shall not desecrate this place! As Harshnag comes running in. 80 feet out of nowhere.
Holy
Chad,
fuck.
This guy and this guy about piss themselves seeing this giant just... Ah! And they have a new fear. He can't do anything else because he had action dash to get there, but he is definitely like bellowing and roaring to draw as much attention as he can.
Just so you know, I am cackling with laughter to see their fear when I'm...
Perfect. It's going to be Stevie's turn.
Okay, I am gonna cast. Hold on. Or is it only for them? Haste on 7.
Ooh.
TV.
All right.
Jamie, seeing your face light up like that, awesome.
Oh.
So, yeah. Until spell ends, the target speed. Your speed is doubled. You gain +2 AC. +2 bonus to AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. Additional action.
Shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
fine.
haste is the big spell.
Like, have fun! I'm gonna stay back here.
Wonderful. All right, Zevin, you are now a very speedy snake. One thing about the haste, it is an additional attack, so it's not a full attack action. So if you get multiple attacks, you can only take one. Just to keep that in mind. But fantastic. Hell yes. Any other movement or bonus action, Stevie?
No, that's it. I'm just gonna be like this. I'm still squishy.
Okay. Awesome.
Chad approves. Chad approves.
All right. This guy is going to move over here. That will move him out of your attack range, Zevin. If you wish to take an attack of opportunity against him, you may. That will burn your reaction.
He sees me? Am I still in stealth?
Yeah, he at no point did he turn and look at the giant snake behind him, slowly slithering up. He's very concerned about the wall of fire that's currently burning his chief, and the fucking giant that just ran up to him.
And the other two are still in my mouth?
No one's in your mouth.
No,
No one's in my mouth?
we never got to them in your mouth.
Oh, we never did it. Okay, thank you. Never mind. Then, then I'm gonna leap out of the shadows
Sure.
at this sucker.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an attack roll. You have advantage on this.
4 advantage. +6. And we're just going to bite. Yeah. Wait, this should damage attacking grappled. Hit.
And
Yep.
do you want to
Okay.
bite or constrict?
One feature double attacking grappled. And constrict on the turn. Yeah, I'll constrict. Just to
Okay.
make it so that he stays in my range. Might as well, right?
Yeah, if you want to. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
13, 19.
19 is definitely going to hit this guy. Go ahead and roll for damage.
All right, 2d8. 9 plus 4, 13 points of bludgeoning.
13 points of bludgeoning. He needs to succeed on a strength save, I believe, right?
Yeah, DC 16.
Okay.
And then if the grapple ends, what? Until the grapple ends. So with this one, he becomes restrained if he fails.
Yep. So, a 15. As Chad, you see this guy who is over here begin to move, and then all of a sudden, bursting forth from the snow, you see a white constrictor snake just grab him and wrap him up. He's like, and he's all
So anaconda movie.
Yep. So he now has a choice because that was his movement. He can either use his action to try to break the grapple or attack with disadvantage. So instead, he's going to attack this constrictor snake. He's going to do so recklessly, so it's just a straight roll instead. 7.
Yep.
So that's going to
But he's
be
grappled into the grapple.
15.
Creatures are strange in the snake.
a 15 to
50
hit.
hits.
Okay. Even with your boosted AC.
Oh. Nope. How much is it?
2.
How much is the boost? 2, right?
Yeah.
And what was the hit? What was the roll?
15.
Yeah, it still hits. Yep.
Okay, cool. That will be as he swings a great axe at you for 14 points of slashing damage. 7.
Okay.
But that is all he
What
can
happens
do.
what happens with attacks if he's restrained?
He has disadvantage on it, but he attacked recklessly.
Even with okay, sounds good.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, restrained just takes away movement. It doesn't do anything about attacks.
Attacks.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Oh. Yeah, this guy Chad was definitely going to attack you, but now seeing a big ass giant there, he's going to recklessly attack against Harshnag. That's going to be a 18 to hit Harshnag, which Harshnag doesn't even try to block. It just bounces off of Harshnag's like shin guards, and Harshnag just. Are you ready, Chad?
Yes.
This guy is going to run over here, away from the caster, and doesn't have to recklessly attack Harshnag to get advantage. However, he still misses, rolling a 2 and a 6. These guys are just going to move away from the fire. And these guys are going to all hurl javelins. 2 at Harshnag, 1 at Chad. They are also going to be attacking recklessly. So we'll do Chad first. 16 to hit Chad.
No.
Okay, 2 attacks against Harshnag. 1's going to hit. The other does not, so that's only going to be 6 points of damage to Harshnag. Chuck and Stevie, like, these javelins would absolutely skewer you, and you watch this one just tink right into Harshnag's shoulder. He just kind of looks at it, flicks it away.
Jesus.
That will be all of their turns. That brings us to Louis. It is your turn.
You guys are going to see for the first time, Chuck takes 1 step forward and he goes, it's about that far. 1 step forward. And then he's going to immediately take another step forward, and all you see is lightning flash right in front of him as he does Storm Door. And jumps 120 feet.
Holy fucking shit.
In front of these guys, and they have to do a dex save of 15. And on a fail, they take 9 damage.
Okay, give me 1 second. Look at Eventides. Okay. Hell yes.
Right?
I've never ever seen this one again. This is super cool. Oh, man, okay. That's a cool concentration spell. That's super interesting.
That's what I thought. I figured it would be really good at closing gaps.
Yeah, hell yeah. This is super cool.
And then it immediately came in handy.
Yeah, awesome. I love this.
Just for flavor, so you see him show up in a lightning flash, and then just for style, he throws the finger guns, and all three of them have to make a dex save on the lightning
Okay.
from the finger guns.
Where did you? I got 1.
Yeah, right there.
1 and then 2. Where's the third one?
Oh, what's that? What's
This guy?
that third thing?
This one?
Yeah.
That's the wormling. It's dead.
Oh.
Would you still have teleported?
Well, that is so. That may change what I where I go then.
That's fine. It's
there we
within
go.
5 feet of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right there. Okay. Okay. So the shaman and the chief. Awesome.
Yeah.
It's a dex save, correct?
Correct.
Alrighty. Do the chief first. An 11. I'm sure that's a failure.
That fails.
And the shaman, a 19.
Takes half.
Okay.
Half of 9.
So 9 damage.
Yep.
Okay. 9 damage
And
for
then-
the chief. 4 damage for the shaman. The chief is starting to look rough.
And I'm going to use Fury of the Small. When you damage a creature whose size is larger than you with an attack or a spell, you can deal 3 extra damage.
Oh, nice. To the chief?
Yep.
Alright.
And as a bonus action, I fuck a duck out and disengaged.
Okay. Where are you running to?
Let's see. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna back up to Harshnag.
So nobody can.
Solid. Alright. You all see as
That's it.
as Chuck teleports with a blast of lightning, the chieftain is starting to look rough. Sweet. It is going to be the shaman's turn. She is going to begin chanting and conjuring something. And you will see. A circle of... Oh, that's not going to show up very well. Yeah, that kind of shows up. You see a circle of guardian spirits manifest around her as she goes into her chantings, as she's going to cast Spirit Guardians. She will move away from the fire and make sure to get both Chuck and Harshnag in the Spirit Guardians. Chuck, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw, please. Harshnag will do the same.
That's a 12.
Okay. Harshnag succeeds with a total of 19, so he succeeds. Chuck, you also succeed, as 12 is exactly what you needed, so you only take half damage.
Thanks, Shantae.
So you're going to take 22 points of necrotic damage, halved to 11.
It's a spicy meatball.
Can you give me a concentration check, please? Constitution saving throw. Your DC is 10.
That's dirty 21.
All right, you maintain concentration on was it Thunder Door, Lightning Door, Storm Door?
Yeah, we're on Storm Door. Storm Door? Yep. Yeah.
All right, that is going to be her turn. Yeah. That will bring us to the Chief's turn. He is going to rush over here behind you, Chuck. He's unable to gain advantage, but he is going to attack you. Before he does so, though, he will reach into his pouch and pull out a potion and drink it. He is going to do some healing. longer looks rough. And then he's going to swing on you, Chuck. Since he can't gain advantage, he will attack recklessly, so he gains advantage. First attack. It's going to be a natural 20. I'm sorry, my friend.
That's all right. I can't take crit hits.
Oh, that's right. Man. So that's only going to be... That's only going to be 9 points.
Crit all you want. I'm the only guy that can take.
It's going to be 9 points of slashing damage as he goes down, and your armor just barely makes it deflected. He looks down angrily, knowing what that should have been. But tricksy goblins. Second attack.
Do you know any other kind?
That's going to be a 23 to hit, Chuck.
That will hit.
That's going to be 11 points of slashing that time. Should have run when you had chance.
I don't need to run.
That will be his turn. That will bring us to Zevin. It is your turn. Lorelai's on deck. Zevin, you have this guy wrapped up in your coils. You can only have one creature wrapped up at a time. If you wish to attack him, you have advantage on the strikes. You are muted.
And so, of course, let's do it.
Okay.
I'm going to go with the bite attack, of course.
Okay.
23.
23 is definitely going to hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Those are 2d6. 4, 2 plus 4, 10 points of piercing damage.
Nice. Ah,
And
what is this? Ah!
then I'm gonna do it again.
Oh, because you are hasted. Fuck yeah.
20.
20's gonna hit. Roll for damage, please.
9 points of piercing.
9 points of piercing. All right, Zevin, I think. Nope. Significant damage. He's not looking rough yet, but he's really close to looking rough.
And that will be my turn.
All right, he's just squirming at you, just striking at him. Your long fangs digging deep grooves into his skin. Sweet.
Oh, it's Anaconda Fantasy.
Oh. Let's just hope the Rock doesn't come and do whatever the Rock's going to do in the new Anaconda movie.
Oh, no.
I can't
Well,
believe
you know he'll survive things that he shouldn't.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. Alrighty, we'll bring us to Lorelai. Chad, you're on deck.
Does the door, like the whole door thing behind me, look melted yet?
Melting. It is taking damage. Actually, go ahead and roll damage again for me.
Okay. That's 14, 24. Jesus, 30 fire
Holy
damage.
Shit. So that has been 56 damage total to this. It is significantly melted, but not completely melted yet.
Okay, then I'll hold that.
Okay.
They all seem to be pretty afraid of the fire anyway. I'm going to Eldritch Blast the Shaman.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
First one is a 19.
19 certainly hits.
Second one is higher. It's 22.
Higher hits too. Yeah, 22.
And that is a total of 17 force damage.
Okay. Can you give them to me? Well, no, never mind. Total of 17. Okay, she's looking really, really rough. I'm going to make 2 con saves for her. Both of them are going to be DC 10, so it doesn't matter. Okay, she succeeds the first one. Natural 20 on the second one, so the Spirit Guardians are still up. But she's looking really rough.
That's my turn.
Okay. That will bring us to Chad P. Opt Collar. It is your turn. Harsh.
That's me. That's me.
Harsh Snag's on deck, followed by Stevie.
I'm just gonna. Man, this must be your guys' nightmare. And I'm gonna swing on the guy that is currently being constricted.
Okay. You have advantage on the strike since he is restrained. Or grappled, rather.
Let's see.
Restrained.
216. With my axe. Hold on, that's 24.
24. Yeah, that definitely hits.
Wanted to check real quick. Take this. I haven't done this math in a while. Give me a second.
Don't forget
Okay,
your plus
load.
2 because you're raging.
Don't worry. I got you. Okay, so 11
Hey,
plus,
some people need reminding.
11 plus 5 is...
My barbarian that I play
16.
recently went an entire combat without doing it, and we would have beaten the bad guy a lot sooner had I remembered. So
18 plus 2 is 18. Plus, I got... Where is it? Oh, I got my D6. Let me just roll that in there real quick. And that's an extra 1 plus 4. So that's an extra 5. So 17 plus 5 is 21 points of damage.
21 points of damage to this dude. Holy shit! He is looking rough, but he is still standing.
And then I'll giggle and say to Seven, "Hey, can you finish this guy off?" And I'll turn my attention to the other guy that's on the other side of me.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just swing on him.
Sure. Attacking.
I know it's a regular swing. I know it's a swing.
Are you attacking recklessly?
Well, now I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you have advantage.
Why not?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Okay, so that's oh god, math. So that would be an automatic 17
Holy shit, okay.
plus 2. That's 19. And I don't put my rage again on this attack, do I?
You add your plus 2 to every attack. You just don't get your D6. You only get your D6 on the first one.
Yeah, so that's already so that's 19 just to begin with.
Okay.
And then add of it. Nope, that's a 9. Sorry, that's 14 plus 2. So an extra 16. So 19 plus 16. 35.
35. Okay. He hasn't taken
So
any damage yet. That's the first
That's
damage.
35 points.
He's already bloodied.
Yeah.
Chad. He is looking rough already as he is like squaring up to Harshnag after having missed the first one, and then as you pull your axe out from underneath of him, from his stomach.
I also forgot. I have Hugh. Immediately after you score a critical hit with a melee weapon or reduce a creature's hit points to 0 with 1, or so it's you can make 1 extra attack with the same weapon as a bonus action.
Hugh, give me 1 second. Where did you find that?
It's on
Great
right above-
weapon.
That's fucking
Oh yeah,
cool.
yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah.
So I guess I'll just go ahead and swing again.
Yeah. You're attacking recklessly, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
And that's 14 plus 8, so 22.
That's gonna hit him. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. That's 14 plus 2, so another 16 points of damage.
Another 16 points of damage. Chad, you feel like you halved his health and then halved it again. As he is looking pretty rough. You hear from up above you, "Yes, well struck, Chad!"
Yeah! Let's go!
Alright. Is that? I think
But
that's your.
that's everything.
That's your turn. All right. It is Harshnag's turn. Stevie, you're on deck. At the. Oh, I did Spirit Guardians wrong. It should have been at the start of your turn, so you guys aren't going to take Spirit Guardian damage this round, because it should have been at the start of your turn. But seeing the area of effect spell, he is going to move over here. He will provoke an attack of opportunity from this dude, who will gladly take it. That is not what I want at all. Sorry. I clicked on one of my bookmarks on accident and my Audible popped up. I'm like, no, I want to listen to my books right now.
Not time for read listening right now.
Yeah. I'm playing D&D. I don't need to read about it.
As Harry entered the chambers.
That is going to hit Harshnag for 9 points of damage. Harshnag just kind of shrugs it off, and he's just going to punt this shaman. Harshnag. Yeah, with a 21, that's definitely going to hit. She only has 4 points of HP left. She goes flying back 40 feet and lands right beside you in a crumpled mess on fire, Lorelei, as Harshnag just boots her. He's then
Shad goes, go!
He's then going to turn his attention to the chief and say, "Do not hurt my friends!" And then a great downward swing on the chieftain. Just a straight roll. That's definitely going to hit with a 28 to hit. The target is a human, so I'm just going to roll this on D&D Beyond, because that's 5d12, everyone.
Oh,
Holy damn!
Chloe.
Wow.
Yeah, we just want to see this real quick.
Yeah, no shit.
49 points of damage to the chieftain as the chief sees it coming and puts up his great axe and just buries down deep, like 3 or 4 inches into his chest before he pushes Harshnag away. He is looking real rough. That is going to be Harshnag's turn. Let's see.
I literally am hands up waiting for that high five.
There's a bonus action high fives, Chad.
Yes.
That will bring us to Stevie. It is your turn.
Okay. So much has happened.
Uh-huh.
Alright.
If you need a recap on like how people are looking, let me know. If you need
Yeah. Like how?
Yeah, I will do this. So from Stevie, this guy looking incredibly rough, currently wrapped up in coils from Zevin.
Okay.
This guy looking very rough, currently gushing blood from 2 axe attacks from Chad.
Okay.
This guy hasn't been damaged all that much. Very much watching Harshnag. The chief right here, very rough. Just took a massive blow from Harshnag. This guy, a little bit of damage, hasn't been hurt a whole bunch. Just kind of a little bit singed. Same with this dude. Same with this dude as well. And then this is the dead dragon wormling.
Okay. Okay. So the chief. I will. 2nd level magic missile. The chief.
I love it. Go ahead and give me a roll. Or your damage.
So 5.
Okay.
5.
Still up.
Oh, it's making sense. 5. What's this one? Sorry. 4.
Okay, he's still up.
5.
He goes down. Stevie, how do you want to do this?
Nope.
Oh. Uh, what's he wearing?
He is wearing like heavy furs, not unlike what you guys wear, but yours are like tailored. You know, like your wolf's cloaks are like made to be cloaks. Like his are very clearly just furs. Like these people look like wildlings from Game of Thrones.
Okay. It goes through the final blow goes through his neck, and takes off his coat.
Oh, nice.
And coat lands on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
He has the axe within his clavicle. He just pushes it off, and then boom, boom, as his and right as he falls, so too does his cloak, but it falls behind him as he falls forward, just gasping for air before he finally goes still.
I have one more missile left.
Oh, okay.
So I'll hit the one closest to Zevin. This guy.
One rapper?
Yeah?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's magic missile. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. 4. 4.
4. Awesome.
Yeah.
I lost a character because a bad guy could see me through a keyhole.
Yeah. And then... Okay, so that's that. And then I will... My bonus action will be to... Hold on, let me just double check. How many... I'm gonna give myself another spell slot by spending 3 sorcery points.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. And then how do I do that? Second. Okay. And then I will just scooch a bit closer. Wait. So my thing is, my walking is 25, but I don't think I can do 25 in this map.
Oh, then we'll do 20 this round, and we can do
Okay.
25 or 30 the next round. If that's okay.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah. All right. This is one. Okay, one more square. Yeah, I'll just inch a bit closer.
Sure.
And then that's my turn.
Alrighty. As Warm Blood falls, you see all of the other barbarians quickly look in that direction, stare at him for a second, like almost waiting for him to get back up. And then they look around to each other. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Alright, Zevin, this one is going to use his action to try to get out of your grapple.
16?
He struggles and rolling a 3 does nothing. This guy, I gotta move Harshnag real quick. This guy, right here in front of you, Chad, is going to disengage, and he's going to run. But he can only get to here.
His big ass nap is going to be the death of him.
This guy is also going to action dash and run away. And he will get right here. This guy is going to action dash and begin running away. This guy is going to disengage and run to here. And like like terrified of you all, like screaming bloody murder. This guy is going to rush up, trying to stay far away from Harshnag as possible. Yeah, that's all that they are going to do. That will bring us to Louis Chuck Lafleur. It is your turn.
Right, and he's going to move once again using Storm Dort, and he's going to End up right here.
Okay.
Dex save of.
Make sure you read over the spell. It says
Oh.
each creature. So that includes friends. It doesn't. You don't get to decide.
Okay.
So
Fair enough.
it's up to you. I'm just letting you know. I don't know what Chuck would do, but
Chad's pretty close. Yeah, he's gonna do it anyways. Sorry, Chad, you're gonna go. You're gonna go eat it.
all right.
Dex save
Hey,
of
buddy.
15, buddy. I'm sorry.
I'm in.
Okay. The one that Zevin has disadvantage on
Fuck yeah.
this. So I'll do.
Fuck, I guess you just rolled a natural 20.
Hell yes.
Nope.
Half damage for Chad. Dirty 20 for the guy that Zevin doesn't have, and then the guy that Zevin does have. Natural 1. So
that was
he really
polarizing.
fails. So how much damage?
4 in total. That kind
Okay.
of sucked.
4 points to 2 points to that guy who succeeded. 4 points to the guy that Zevin has as he's still screaming, still very unhappy.
What kind of damage is this?
Am I
lightning?
am I still able to make a spell attack?
Give me 1 sec. I gotta read the spell.
Because it was a bonus action for that one.
If anything, you'd be allowed to do a cantrip.
Use a bonus action. Open a storm
If
door
they
again,
fall
targeting
fails.
a different space. If the outdoor cast a storm develops within 1 minute following such conditions. Nothing says that. Yeah, because you're like this was like one of those like it's kind of like Moonbeam, bonus action
Okay.
movement. So then you can do something else.
All right. Of much.
Justin, your mic's doing that thing.
Yeah, it's because I'm mumbling. Yeah, I'm gonna do Word of Radiance. Yes.
Oh, nice.
And they can do con save of 15.
Okay, con save from Chad as well, please.
Sorry, buddy.
Con save, so we'll do the restrained guy first this time. He just gets a straight roll. A 6, he fails. And then the guy running away, an 11, fails.
Well, I also got an 11, so...
Apparently 4 is my number today.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Zevin, the guy that you have restrained, is looking really, really, like, is barely holding on. The other guy that's running away looks really damaged as well, but he is still trying to get away from you all. Awesome. Anything else?
Oh no, that was I'm totally tapped out. No,
Sweet.
that was my bonus action, my action. That was
Jesus, Chuck, watch what you're doing.
That will be top of the initiative
sorry,
order
buddy.
with
Getting a
Zevin.
little excited over here.
Lorelai, you're on deck.
Also, who's this Jesus character? Relax, Chuck. Ouch.
You're muted, friend.
All right, we're going to attack the one that I've got here again.
With advantage.
13, 19.
19. That's definitely going to hit. What's your damage modifier, Zevin? Plus.
My damage modifier is a +4 on this guy.
Okay. He has 2 HP left.
All right.
You And he just goes limp in your grasp. You feel the bones crunching beneath your coils as he can fight no longer.
I was gonna say you're gonna see the snake grab the top of his head, just rip it off, and then we're gonna throw the body at just kind of like in the way of them getting in the way.
Oh, okay. that will be your hasted action if you want to do that, but I'm okay with that.
Okay. Yeah. And then
Sure.
yeah, and then I'm going to
You throw out Rapicide Stevie.
And then I'm going to move up to the one. Right, I'm going to sneak up. Well, not sneak up, but I'm going to go up behind the one that's running away.
Okay.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, this one right here running away.
Oh, which one? That one there. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh.
right here.
I guess I can go in front of it then, can't I?
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah. So after the body hits the ground, you just see.
Yeah, he's not having a great time. That will bring us to Lorelei. It is your turn. Chad's on deck.
How's the door?
Go ahead and roll for damage again.
Okay.
So we had 56 last time.
15, say 23, 4, 27.
27. Okay. Let me... All right. Lorelei, you're very glad that you're not standing in the 5 feet directly after the door, because you hear as a whole bunch of ice comes raining down, and now you see a cleared granite door standing in front of you.
Perfect. Then I will let all of fire drop.
Okay.
And I will move 5, 10, 15. Wait, that's not right. These are all doubles. So 10, 20, 30. And I will... How far are you? Well, Harshnag's kind of blocking him, isn't he, I guess? This one's still alive? Why? Why are you doing this? This one?
Yep. Give me a second. I'll do this. Same thing I did for Stevie. Still alive. Hasn't been injured all that much. Same with this guy and this guy. This guy way over here, running away. Hasn't been injured very much. This guy between Zevin and Chuck looking very, very injured.
Okay, I'll go to the one that's the far, and Eldritch Blast him.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll for me.
Oh, well, the first one is a 10.
That's not going to do it, unfortunately.
It's okay, the second one's a 23.
That is going to do it.
Great. And I'll take 10 points of force damage.
Nice!
My hits are amazing today!
Holy shit. But you guys are rolling really, really well. Alright. Anything else, Lorelei?
Yeah, I'm going to yell kind of everywhere. Freeze! We have some questions.
Okay. Lorelei, you see as Harshnag turns and looks at you, and then looks at the others running, seeming to understand what you want.
And that's my turn?
Alrighty. Chad, it is your turn.
Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna roll to see if I understand what freeze I got questions for means. The answer is yes, I do. Can I grapple the guy beside me then?
Absolutely. Go to make a grapple check. Athletics check. You have advantage because you're raging. This guy will use athletics to try to resist.
23.
6.
Okay.
He's very clearly like turns to start running. You just grab him by the scruff of his neck. All right.
No. We have questions.
All right. Do you want to do anything else or just grapple him?
And then I would like to point at the other guy because I feel like I'm raging. I grab the one guy and I go, "Don't move either."
Okay. Make an intimidation check. What a cool thing that we can do. This is for the player. If you click on intimidation, if you wish to attach it to your strength modifier instead of your charisma modifier, that will make it a little bit, like, I think it makes a bit more sense for intimidation for a big strong guy to still be intimidating even if he's not good at talking. You know what I mean?
I agree. That's so good.
click on intimidation,
Mhm.
then customize, and then at the very bottom, stat override. Change.
I got you.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got you. That makes my intimidation a lot different.
Yeah. Not gonna be the same with persuasion, obviously, but intimidation, I think it makes sense. So
I'll roll.
yeah, go ahead and roll.
Okay, well, 17 plus 7.
Holy shit.
So 24.
Okay. Chad, you have this guy grappled, and this guy looks like he's about to run, but like sees you pointing at him, and you don't see recognition behind his eyes, but you do see understanding, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And that's my movement and everything. Yeah.
All right, it is Harshnag's turn. And he just comes to a sliding stop in front of the two that are running away. And then he says in their language, Ukala banana Vila. And you see as they like come skidding to a stop with this giant now in their way. That will be Harshnag's turn. He had to dash to get there. That will bring us to Stevie. Are you going to do anything?
So the two, they're running away.
They seem to not have not be as keen on that anymore. They were, but some things have changed that.
Okay, I will. So is this okay? I can't see it too well. Is this guy dead?
Which one?
This one.
Yes, that was the body that Zevin threw at you.
Okay, I thought so. All right, and then this one is
being
Harshnag just stopped.
Yeah, being intimidated by Harshnag.
Oh. Is it too late to actually no, never mind. Okay, I will mind sliver him.
Okay, the one in front of Harshnag?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so that is intelligence saving throw of 13.
Natural 20. Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Okay. It's like a, alright, well, I'm out. It's just like, yeah, no, that's all I have. Okay. That's my turn. Oh, actually no, I look at, I check the dead body for stuff.
Make an investigation.
Combat's not even over, and you're already
Make
in
an
there.
investigation check, Stevie.
Well, it's like in BG3, you can loot a body that's next to you. 11.
You find some rations, and he has some really bad leathers on. He carries a great axe.
Okay.
It will be their turn, but with the current landscape of things, you see as the one that you have, Chad, just and throws down his axe. You see as this one begrudgingly throws it down as well. The one that Harshnag is like, raising his axe too, just kind of like puts his hands up and cowers, and this one just seems to stop. And that will bring us out of combat. A second, I'll fix the music.
Smart. Good choices were made here. Everyone's making smart moves right now.
Music.
Alrighty. So, Harshnag will push these other two. Oh, if I can get the tokens to do what I want. Over here and just kind of group them together, but standing very close to them. This one by you, Zevin, between you and Chuck, is not going to fight either, and he will join with his friends. He's looking very, very injured. And neither of these two are going to fight you, as this one is herded along with Harshnag as well. They're all going to be grouped over here. Except for the one that Chad has by the neck.
I'm going to take him up to Lorelei.
Okay.
Yeah.
Harshnag will just kind of give you a nod, Lorelei. Well done with the door, my dear.
Anytime, darling. Now, please, tell us what it is you all were trying to get to in here.
You see as they kind of look to each other, and one says, "Ula bogola, bukaya."
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. Alright, I'll connect with his mind as long as he speaks the language. Talk.
This is weird. We here looking for treasure. Warm bloods say great treasures found here.
Are you aware of any purpose for it, or are you just seeking money?
Great treasures, great weapons. Must be something if giants froze up door. Don't know.
Yes, but are you Are you looking for weapons for a specific battle, or are you trying to sell them?
Make tribes stronger. Take on other tribes. Maybe take on village. Needed to defend against giants too. Moving about a lot more lately. Are you going to kill us?
Hold on a moment. And I'll talk outwardly to my friends, and specifically Harshnag. It doesn't seem like they were looking for anything in particular or for a particular reason. They just wanted to better defend themselves against the pillaging giants.
They wanted to loot and desecrate a sacred place.
They did, and they lost many lives for it. But I don't see a particular need to kill the remainder, as long as they swear to never come here again. But this is your world, so it's your choice.
Make it very clear that neither them or any of their tribe should return, and they should spread the word to all the other barbarians out here.
Alright, I'll connect back with that guy. You've particularly aggravated my giant friend. Not all are as bad as the others insinuate. You and your people will never return here again, or you'll be dealing with Harshnag. And I'll gesture to him and hope he just growls to help me. This is not a place for your kind. This is sacred ground, and you will be punished justifiably should you or anyone else like you return.
No, we will not return. The tribe will be in disarray with warm blood being slain. We will spread the word of your deed. You will not have any trouble from the Great Worm Tribe.
I'm gonna grab Wormblood's blood, or not blood, blade, whatever weapon he was using,
Mm-hmm. Big great.
and give it to the one, I'm giving it to the one that I'm talking to. You've survived what Wormblood hasn't. As far as I'm concerned, you're the new leader.
He, looks at the others, and then says in Uthgar Barbarian to them, They all... what the fuck, They all have varying different reactions. One of them is just, nodding. The one that's the most injured is just nodding emphatically. The other two look really upset about it. But he just kind of gives them a glare and holds up the axe. He looks back to you. We not return.
Alright. You're free to go. Don't make me regret this.
Chad, do you let him go?
I'm waiting. Again, somebody's talking.
Oh,
to me.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What am I doing?
Chad, darling, you can let them go. They shan't be returning, and if they do, you're more than welcome to do whatever you like.
Bye. And I literally
He goes sliding across the snow as they all gather up their injured friend and all take off running as fast as they fucking can, leaving their dead behind.
I'll turn to Harshnag again. Alright, my dear. Your place of worship seems you should be the one to open the door.
Thank you. I apologize for speaking out of turn.
No, never, darling. Your words matter to us.
You were kind to be as lenient with them. I don't know if I would have done the same, but hopefully they stay away. As he walks up the large stairs, just kind of admiring the handiwork, you can't help but notice that he seems to twist his heel a little bit as he steps on the corpse of the dragon wormling. But not even giving it much more attention. He puts both hands on the sides of the door, and the great doors span open. Real quick, how much time do we have left for you, Mitch?
2.5 hours.
Awesome, wonderful.
Wait. One. It's so 1.5 hours. Sorry.
Okay, 1.5
2:30? Okay.
2:30.
So,
BT Dubs Jade. Ashley said she'd meet us at Costco.
Okay, are you picking me up or am I driving?
It would make sense if you met us there.
Okay, done.
thick frost clings to every surface of this 100-foot tall chamber. You see within 7 enormous statues that dominate the room. The largest of them stands 80 feet tall. A large robed giant with his arms outstretched like this. He is facing what you can see on the other side, a glowing archway way over here, giving off a soft blue light. Kneeling in a row to the side of this large statue are 6 smaller ones that are half of its size, but each equally impressive in their own right, depicting the paragons of different types of giants: hill, stone, frost, fire, cloud, and storm. These smaller giants face the bigger one, outstretched arms like this, each of them holding a massive weapon. Gifts for the All-Father. But you notice something. Not all of them have weapons. The frost giant over here. Here, I will do this real quick. Let me fix you. Let's gather everybody all up. Oh, I am so sorry, Lorelei. What have I done?
It's okay. I think I moved as you moved.
When I move, you move. Just like that.
Just like that.
There we go. Harshnag definitely will be entering in. You see as Harshnag enters into this space, puts his great axe on his back, and he just removes the dragon skull helmet from his head, just kind of pulls back his long, greasy white hair, just staring at everything, taking it all in. And you see as he just kind of walks over here to the frost giant statue, and he just kind of bows his head and just kind of goes back. Harshnag is off exploring, off looking around. Feel free to do the same.
I would like to turn to Lorelei and go, I think this is redundant, but this place is huge.
Yes, this place is quite large. Giant, some might say.
I think this is the biggest place I've ever been in.
That's not at all surprising.
And then I'm going to go exploring the statues. Stevie, would you like me to pick you up and put you on my shoulder, or you want to do your own thing?
No, I'd like a ride. Thank you.
Okay.
She's missing Sea Monkey.
I know. I have to walk. Excuse me.
All right, I got Stevie on the one side and the cat's on the other.
Okay.
Perfect.
I still have Storm Door up for a few minutes, so you can just see me just blatantly just thundering around.
Nice. Nice.
Like zip, zip, zip.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm over here now, and I'm over here now. So I'm gonna go around each of the statues and investigate.
Okay. Yeah, give me an investigation check.
That's an 8.
Sorry, I was also investigating.
What'd you roll?
I rolled a natural 20 for 23. On my sparkly Lorelei dice. Yay!
So I'm gonna go over to Lorelei, who's clearly looking at him as well. I'm like, well, as you can see, this one is clearly the frost giant in this corner. You can tell by his fiery hair.
All right.
What do you see?
Lorelei, you see what is very clearly a hill giant. But unlike most hill giants that you've seen, especially those that you saw at Golden Fields, kind of stringy and sinewy, or either like very rotund and fat, but physically fit, you would never call a hill giant. This one, you would. He even puts Chad to shame a little bit with his physique. These very large golden bracers, very fit and toned body, long flowing brown hair, and a bushy brown beard. You see as he is kneeling and holding in his hands a massive bone club that is probably as tall as Chad, I would imagine.
So Chad goes, all right, body goals. Here we go.
Harshnag will...
What
go ahead.
I was just going to inquire, because I'm curious about what each of the gifts they're offering are. But additionally, I'm concerned about cracks on the ground.
Harshnag will walk up to this one. Lorelei and Chad there as well. Stevie is on Chad's shoulder. shoulder. Harshnag will say, Grolantor, god of hill giants. He is to blame for their stupidity and gluttony. To his right, the fire giant god, Surtur, known to have enslaved dwarven races for eons. And to the right of him, the cloud giants, Memnor. I know little of him, as the cloud giants are above my peoples. To the north.
No, go ahead.
To the north, the most left, Scoria Stonebones, stone giant god. In the middle, Thrym, the god of frost giants. There's a reverence in his voice, to be sure. And finally, Stronmas, god of the storm giants, and the most powerful of Anam. And he turns and he gestures to the large statue in the center, the All-Father's children. You can see as Harshnag is pointing at each of these, the weapons that they all carry. The large bone club for Grolantor, a large iron greatsword for Surtur, a mithril spear for Memnor. Stonebones is holding a massive, beautifully carved boulder, but it's carved almost like a dart, like specifically meant for throwing. It looks very deadly and accurate. If you guys have ever seen like those like rod from God type of thing, you know, where they drop the beam from orbit, that's kind of the vibe that this thing gives off. You don't see anything in Thrym's arms, and in Stronmas's arm, a beautiful adamantine trident. Both of these or all of these are massive. You don't think of one of them is under half a ton. They probably all weigh 500 pounds or more. But this, and Harshnag will gesture over to the very large archway on the far east side. This eludes me. I do not recognize this. Well, I do recognize that. And as you all look over towards the archway, you can see it is a 40-foot wide, 40-foot tall archway. You can see 6 different runes that are inscribed on either side of it. And Harshnag points to the middle one on the left side. This one, Is, the giant rune for ice.
Interesting.
Hey, you guys know what I forgot to do when I entered this place?
What was that?
See if there was anything cool with my rod.
Oh, Jesus. All right.
Just for kicks, I want to use my rod and
Rod
push the
above
button.
Dad. Bing.
Yeah.
30 miles, right? How far?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get you the exact.
Uh-huh.
Sure. 10 miles.
No. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing?
Nothing.
While this is all happening,
Mm-hmm.
I'm as the snake, I'm going to be going around seeing if I notice anything with my blind sight,
Mm-hmm.
like kind of thing, looking for any like trapdoors or
Yeah.
anything that seems out of the ordinary.
Yeah, give me an investigation check, 7.
Not very high?
Should have knew that was going to happen.
What'd you roll?
13.
13?
My
Okay.
intelligence is a plus 0. 0.
Zero.
How far does your perception or
Only 10 feet.
your blind sight go? 10 feet?
It's 10 feet around me. Yeah.
You don't notice anything specific. You do go past both of these doors to the south. One here and one here, and you could tell that there is another, from your perspective, vacuous space on the other side of either of those doors. You check these doors to the north, and it is still a large space, but significantly less so on the other side of those doors. What is strange is, as you go past the portal, or not portal, the Freudian slip. There you go.
That's out of the bag.
The
I didn't do
archway.
nothing.
As you go past the archway, you notice that it goes 10 feet and then it dead ends to a stone wall. But it is soft and cool, almost like one of those like you go like a zoo or something. They have like those misters that you can walk through to cool yourself down. That's what it feels like in here. Nice and chilly, even colder than it normally is. It's already pretty chilly.
Oh yeah. Could you imagine getting wet in this?
But you don't notice it cling. It doesn't cling to you. It's just like has that feeling. But then as soon as you step out of it, it's done.
Okay.
Should we take a democratic vote here? I think we should go towards the Stargate. But what do you think, Lorelei?
Well, Harshnag, I do kind of agree that it seems we should be going toward the archway, but do you know anything of these rooms around us?
I have never been.
We should check them.
Gotcha.
So, Zevin is going to undo his wild shape.
Okay.
And he's going to relay the info he noticed about how the rooms are, what information he was able to gather, and say that I have a funny feeling this portal is a one-way trip. Of some, as the character, I'm just going to think that, and then I'll be like, we should check out the rooms first before we dive into this, just in case we can gather more information about what's going on.
All right. Harshnag, if that's the case, then we should probably close those doors for anything behind us.
That is good thinking, Lorelei. I will do that.
I'm going to continue my investigation of Anam, seeing if Anam. If he has any kind of, like, if the statue has any sort of indicator or clue as to what we're meant to be doing. I have my guess, but I want to make sure.
Sure. Make an investigation check. Absolutely.
Another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Significantly less. 13.
13. Okay. It's strange, Lorelei, because as you kind of move over to the front of the statue of Anam, you can see as he is standing there, both arms extended out like this towards the glowing archway. But you notice that the hood is up and the face is completely blank. Not as an expression, there are no facial features at all. It is just a blank canvas almost. No details at all. Not an eye, not a nose, no mouth. It is beautifully carved, and you can very much tell it's gesturing you towards that archway. But any other information It's hard to tell.
I go to Stevie. Hey, Stevie, where do you want to go?
I'm really fixated on the shiny thing right now. Is there anything shiny nearby?
The mithril spear, the mithril spear down here on Memnor is very shiny, as well as the adamantine trident that the storm giant has.
Can I touch it?
Sure. Chad, you move over to which one do you move over to? The
trident.
trident. Okay.
That's a good idea.
Chad and Stevie head over there, and Chad, you lift Stevie up to touch the trident. While this is happening, Harshnag will walk over to you, Lorelei, and just be looking up at the Anam statue and just kind of. I imagine the artisans were scared to offend Anam with getting his likeness incorrect.
Really?
I'm sure you can tell.
Harshnag, have you been here before?
I have not. My ancestors
You have
have
not.
been. I was told stories,
Is there-
and as giants, we are able to focus and retain memories of our ancestors. They are not detailed; they are fleeting. That's how I found this place.
As I say, do you perhaps be able to retell the story that you guys have been told of this place?
Of course, the Allfather is known to house an oracle, a being of great knowledge and insight. Many giants have come here seeking information on which path they should take and how best to serve Anam. I had never thought.
Nam, that's the guy that's in the middle,
that is
right?
the All-Father, yes. He is the god of all giants. These smaller ones are representations of the first of the lesser giants. Well, not the lesser in the colloquial term, but significantly less than Anam.
Okay. Can I do like an investigation check on, I guess, the centerpiece to see if I notice anything myself about that off or
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and
anything that might hint at something?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
While you're doing that, while I'm raising Stevie, I'm gonna yell, "Hey, Harsh, why doesn't your god giving a present?"
As you're holding Stevie up, Stevie, you reach out and you feel your fingers kind of clasp and just barely touch the haft of the great trident. It is solid, and you can barely even get your whole hand wrapped around the handle of this thing. But it is beautiful. It almost rings as you touch it.
Ooh.
You guys have had a little bit of experience with adamantine, finding the piece of the Von and Dad at Tribor. You imagine that, like, this is probably as much or a little bit more than you found from the piece of the Von and Dad. In response to you, Chad, Harshnag will say, I do not know. It seems odd, does it not?
Yeah. Else is given a gift, but your guy is not.
Should we try to remove them to see if it is even possible?
I mean, yeah?
Would that not offend your unknown?
If we do not do so with malice in our hearts, This is clearly a test that needs to be solved. I believe that a Nam would not punish us for simple testing.
We should throw out anything that's left over in the fridge, and I'll take it down to the garbage after. Sorry.
Okay, Zevin.
I unmuted myself.
Can I try and, I guess, maybe use Arcane to investigate these runes?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
That's fucking shit. Okay. It's a 9.
A 9, okay.
Do we recognize the language?
Harshnag has confirmed that it's giant, but it is, like, there are certain runes that are specific to the types of giant, so he doesn't know the other ones. He only knows the middle one on the left side over here, that is ice, but he doesn't know the other ones. He imagines that they reflect the other giants, but he can't confirm. Lorelei, I mean, they're certainly magical, however currently inactive. I'll give you that much.
I'm going to...
I've ever seen any of these before?
No, probably not.
Stevie, hey Stevie, do you want Harsh to take this one down so we can look at it better?
Yeah.
Hey, Harsh, we should try to take this one down first to see if we can do it.
Of course, my friend.
I'll look to Zevin. You have an ice knife, right?
Ice knife?
Your spells, frostbite or ice knife or something.
I don't have ice knife right now.
Harshnag walks over to you, Stevie, and Chad, and he looks to you, Stevie. Excuse me, my friend, as he reaches past you, not wanting to squish you. As you see, as he, with one hand, and you hear the trident ding, just ring out as the metal in its purity. Not proficient with this type of weapon, but it is very well made. We can take them. Or do you think it just holds it like this?
Well, I'm gonna go. Well, let's see if I can even hold it.
Make an athletics check, Chad.
Okay. Athletics, you say? 22.
22, okay. Harshnag places it in your hands, Chad, and the rest of you see, like, basically one of those guys from the strongman competition. This is like... And Harshnag's just there, like, with a couple fingers spotting Chad. let me know when, Chad.
Oh, it's a good burn. It's a good burn.
Right.
Okay.
Lifts it up. I believe they are meant for my people. This place was not designed with small folk in mind. Be aware of this.
Immediate flop sweat onto Chad.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to have a small flame in my hand.
Okay.
And just walk under each rune except frost and see if any of them react to the fire.
Okay. Yeah, you don't get any reaction on this side, on the left side, Lorelei. But on the right side, and Harshnag kind of has to come over and help you as well because the runes are very tall. Like, the tallest one is, like, the first one is 10 feet off the ground, and then, 15, 20. So he lifts you up. And the middle one here just kind of flickers a little bit, but doesn't activate. It slightly reacts, but doesn't trigger, if that's the word you want to use.
Alright, I think might have figured this out. Do we want to check the rooms before we go do this?
I think so. The
Was that
more
the vote?
information we
Does
might
the
get.
vote say we're doing that?
Huh?
Yeah, I vote to do what you said.
I agree. We want as much information as we can get. And the more we investigate, the better.
Remember, this is a sanctuary for our friend.
Of course.
Treat it with the respect it deserves.
Oh yeah, goblins are known for respecting all that stuff.
You are with me.
If there's
All right, are we doing Scooby
No,
Gang?
I'm not, and I snap my fingers and I run 20 feet out. 120
I will point out now that some of you are closer to the storm giant statue. Every time that Chuck does that, there's a little electric spark that goes off by the storm giant.
Every time he does what?
Every time he thunder or not thunder steps, but storm doors away.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a little spark, a reaction.
Chuck, can you do that by the statue, please?
Absolutely, and I jump right to the statue.
There is a bzz, 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 as it seems to react, but it seems to be like a residual reaction, not addictive of anything.
Okay. And under the other 4 runes, please.
Oh.
Sure.
Yeah, Harshnag will say, one final time, Chuck. Jump up at the top. I think I see what Lorelei is doing. Jump at the top of this one. I will catch you.
Boom!
And Harshnag deftly catches your little goblin friend as you see the top rune on the left side begin to spark a little bit. Not activating, but reacting in the same way that the fire, or I gave it away again, but the one with the fire reacted.
Okay. But that didn't exactly activate it. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's check the rooms, darlings.
All right.
I will let you all know if I believe that there's a place that you should not be or should be more careful.
I appreciate that.
Be mindful of these statues and of this room in particular. I can feel it in my bones. This place is sanctified. I don't think that any of you have seen Harshnag have this much reverence. Like, he is awestruck.
He is now a cleric. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's one hell of a cleric. That's a smash cleric if I've ever fucking seen
I
one.
mean, if you guys
Also
wanna-
known as a paladin.
If you guys want to, yeah, I mean, that's just something you would notice. You want to talk to him about it, that's fine. But he's with you, but he is taking it all in.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the doors.
Which doors should we
Went
decide?
to top left here.
Southern or the?
You're gonna top left?
Yeah.
I think we should stay to the same side. Maybe split the doors.
Jesus. Are you crazy?
Hey,
Well, it's significantly less
Could
distance.
these rooms be?
Before we go, can I one thing? Arch, can you do me a favor? With the trident, is there a symbol that says water up there? Like, does a rune say water?
I do not see the ice giant rune for water, but the one that reacted may say storm.
Touch the trident to it?
If that is what you wish me to do, yes.
I would like to see if anything happens.
He will pick up the trident again. He would have put it back when you guys weren't doing anything, but he comes and picks it back up. And he will hold it, reach up and touch the trident to the rune. You see the rune light up. And you hear a voice that booms throughout this whole place. Fundanumba. Harshnag frowns for a second, and you watch as the trident just vanishes from his hand and then reappears right back in front of the two of you. He just kind of frowns. False petitioner. And okay. You hear a roll of thunder. And you watch as storm clouds begin to form in the ceiling above. Harshnag is looking around. I do not think that was the right thing. You see as lightning bolts begin raining down. I need everybody to make a I think it's a dexterity saving throw. Give me 1 second.
Every corner of the room?
At there's no safe space in here.
Mother. Not within 120 feet.
And this is why we're democracy. Like.
Oh no.
That's a nat 20 anyways. Doesn't matter.
It'll be a Constitution saving throw, rather. Please.
Okay, Constitution saving throw.
But I just rolled a nat 20.
Get
24.
I just
Six.
Constitution.
Ruined my nat 20.
Oh god damn. Sorry.
Actually,
9.
Give me
18 for Jamie. Or for 7.
Okay, give me 1 second. Can I get a initiative roll from everybody? Because we're gonna need to do that.
Okay.
Fantastic.
18.
Changing dice again.
Chuck.
15.
18. Steve,
Hi, Jade.
15. Zevin, what'd you get?
15.
15, okay. Lorelai,
For initiative, I got 14. For the con save, I got 5.
okay. And Chad,
I got 17 for the initiative, and I got 24 for the con save.
okay. So 17, okay. Let me get you guys in order. Harshnag. Oh, he did pretty good. Cool. I don't know how to math. There we go. Okay. All right. So anybody who rolled under a 15, you take 5 thunder damage.
Okay.
You are deafened.
Deafened.
Wow.
You cannot hear
Okay.
anything.
How
What if
fun.
you succeed?
What if you succeed? You don't take anything. However,
Deafened.
it doesn't seem like this storm is going anywhere. So that is going to be at the top of round 1. So Chad, it is going to be your turn. No, sorry, Chuck, it is going to be your turn. Chad is on deck.
I'm gonna look around to find out where the hell this is coming from.
Make a perception or arcana check. I'll allow you to decide.
Perception it is. That is 18.
18. Okay. You don't see a source, Chuck. these clouds literally just seem to manifest from nothing.
The language, was it something that Harshnag understood?
Yes, he said, he frowned after the words, and he said, false petitioner. And he seemed confused by that.
Harshnag, was that like a direct translation, or was that just kind of something you're picking up from...
As he's, like, being buffeted by the storm and the winds.
Yeah, I'm asking. I need an answer.
Hold on, I gotta roll for Harshnag too. Con save. Oh shit.
Okay.
Yeah, Harshnag fails as well, so he takes that, what was it, 7 points of lightning damage? Thunder damage?
5. It was 5.
So, Harshnag's, what? I cannot hear you! Ah!
And then I realized I can't hear because I'm also deafened. And what? What? I don't know what to do. I'm going to
I have good music for this.
Can I use send
Yeah.
on this thing that's called? And I say, for the love of Anon, we mean absolutely no harm. We're just a bunch of dipshits.
Who are you sending that to?
To the
Oh my
voice that
gosh.
was calling out to us.
Oh, okay.
Oh, my
You
God.
don't find any connection. There's no mind to connect to. So, you do not expend the spell slot, but you try to cast that spell, but nothing happens.
Okay. I've got absolutely fuck all in the. I'm gonna hold. I don't know. I guess I'm gonna try and duck and hide from this thing because I have no idea what to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and duck and hide from the
Cool.
thunder and lightning.
Alrighty. Chad, it is your turn.
Okay. He said false practitioner, right?
Partitioner, not practitioner. Partitioner.
Partition.
False doctor.
I would like to know something. If I don't know how I'd roll this, but the hill giant, I believe it was, the one that I have body goals to look like.
Sure.
You said he was one of them had something to do with dwarves.
The fire giant. He was known for enslaving entire dwarven cultures.
Ah, okay, copy. Never mind then. Because I was gonna say, does I have any reason to feel pulled towards one? Because I am half dwarf.
Nope. Definitely not. You would have a reversion to these, just naturally. But you have met more than your fair share of giants at this point, so you know that not all giants are created equal. But these are like the most giant of giants, so they probably would not treat you very well, you imagine.
Okay. Well, I can't fight a statue, so... Or I could fight a statue. But... Well, first of all, I'm going to take Stevie off my shoulder.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tuck Stevie into my cloak so that I will take lightning damage. And Stevie will be protected.
Okay.
Oh.
Not how that works, but okay.
Or at least
Chad
at
would
least
think
I will
that's-
be over top.
Yeah, Chad would think that's how it works for sure.
And then I gotta figure out. Well, I'm an idiot, so I'm going to go. I'm just gonna yell to the ether. It is not very honorable to hide yourself while attacking.
Jesus.
Okay. Are you going to move and do anything?
I'm going to get close to. I'm going to dash as far as I can towards the middle statue.
Okay. Your dash is what, 80 feet?
80 feet.
Oh, come on.
Goodbye!
I just squished you guys. I like this big map, but it is so cumbersome.
Oh, the cats are also in the cloak too.
Yeah.
There was Stevie.
Alright, you run towards the statue of Anon. It is Harshnag's turn as he's like, "Ugh! I can't! I am deafened, friends! I don't know!" And he'll just look, trying to find Lorelei, because he knows that you can speak telepathically, so he will rush his 80 feet this direction. Stevie, are you doing anything? Your ears ringing as they are, unable to hear anything.
What? Like, getting stuffed in the cloak? Like, what do you mean? Because I also can't hear, and it's like, I'm trying to yell at Chad, but nothing's
hear
happening.
Yeah, he can hear.
Oh, you're not damaged?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm still trying to yell at you. Like, what? Like, just out of shock. So it's a lot of clouds around us, yeah? Can I try gusts?
The entire ceiling, Stevie, is
Oh. How tall is this room?
100 foot tall, and it's domed.
Oh, okay.
So it is like
Okay.
as
Yeah, so I can't.
yeah.
Alright, so my gust won't reach. Okay,
So yeah, it's like probably like 400 feet of clouds, just filling up all of the available space up top.
I kind of want to send a firebolt up there. Just to see if there's any reaction.
Okay. Are you
Yeah. Is so currently is it like whirlwind around us or just
the wind is blowing very hard. It's not doing like causing anything bad yet, but there is an escalation that is very clearly happening here.
oh, okay. No, it doesn't.
Give me all of you casters. Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana check. Jeez,
17.
3. Yeah.
Stevie, you need to roll better, please.
I've been changing dice. I know. It's horrible.
19 for
Why?
7.
Why did you do that? She just jumped on my lap and sneezed all over my leg. Oh my god.
Gross.
That was intense too. Man, are you okay? That was a lot of snot.
Oh.
Yeah, just lay here. Just be chill. Holy shit. Alright, what were your rolls again? I'm sorry, I got distracted by cat snot.
Stevie got a 3.
I got a 17.
10. 7, what'd you get?
19.
19, okay. Chuck, you don't recognize this spell, but you recognize its power. This is something that even the strongest of casters may not be able to cast. This is of the 9th level of magic.
Jesus.
Lorelei and Zevin. Zevin, at first you think that this might be a call lightning spell. But no, this is a storm of vengeance. This will go on for 10 rounds of combat located in this room. And it only is going to get worse. So, it's your turn, buddy.
Mine?
7.
So, seeing as, like, do I notice anything about the statues or the ruins?
They don't seem to be reacting at all.
Nothing at all. And this happened when we opened the door.
This happened when Harshnag put the trident to the top room. He heard a voice in Giant that he translated as false petitioner, and then the storm cloud formed.
Is that rune still lit, though?
No, it has gone out.
Okay.
But the trident disappeared from Harshnag's hand as well and returned back to Strongmoss's hand.
Nothing is happening with the statues. So... Am I still hasted?
No, it only lasts
No.
for a minute.
So would I be lethargic then?
That only lasts for a round,
That's-
I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it this
Yeah.
round? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna voice out that we are in big trouble if we let this prolong. We need to find out either how to stop it, or we need to go find a way to endure it and gain safety.
And then all of us are going to go, what? Because all of us are deafened.
Well, you guys are deafened. I'm not.
I think it's just you and Chad that aren't deafened.
You and
I'm
Chad.
like, that makes sense. I got you.
So you see Zevin probably gesticulating wildly up at the clouds and then pointing in different directions, but none of you hear what he has to say.
I'm just gonna
I'm gonna look at something like, want me to go over like this direction, that direction.
So I'm gonna yell back. This is really bad. If it continues, we're all done for.
Nice.
Very good. Very good.
I look over and all I can see is Lorelei just shaking her hand at us. Like, I don't get it.
I have an idea, but it's not my turn.
Yeah, what you doing, Zevin?
I just... Come on. I'm so stupid.
So it had nothing to do with the door. It had to do with him putting the thing against the rune and saying false practitioner. And he put that ice thing on against the electric one, right?
With the other way around. He put the electric, the storm giant's trident onto what you guys assume is the storm rune.
And it didn't work.
It said false petitioner.
Have we tried
So
touching
then
them at all?
Have you tried what?
Touching them. Because like I was able to kind of like throw some lightning at them, but
Yeah, the lightning one reacted but didn't activate. When Harshnag put the trident to it, it activated, but apparently that wasn't correct, or something was wrong.
Well, can I do like a check on like that's maybe something that I'm trying to think of how Zevin would know what to do next, right? You know what I mean?
I mean, right now there's a very powerful spell of a storm raging, so Zevin needs to figure out what he's doing with that before you figure out anything about the puzzle. The puzzle has stopped, the trap has been triggered.
Okay. And there's. Can I do like an Arcana check to see like how I think I could end the spell?
Sure, yeah, go ahead and give me an Arcana check.
Nope, 3. I
3?
don't know anything about this.
Maybe a dispel magic? 7?
I don't have that. I do not have it.
You can always hold an action if you
You definitely can
are
do
so
that.
aren't sure what to do.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm just going to cast 3rd level Aura Vitality,
Oh, nice.
thinking that I might need to help.
Okay.
Uh,
Aura of Vitality. Okay, very nice. I will do this for you, Zevin. 30 feet.
Is it just for the area? It's not tied to me. It's to the area, right?
Yeah. Well, it's from you. So, yeah, from you and.
Okay, from you. Okay.
So I'll do this. I'll do this. Boop. There. So anybody who wants some extra healing, if you get within that circle, Zevin might be able to heal you.
Okay.
At the start of each of your turns, Zevin.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
That will bring us to Lorelei. It is your turn.
I'm gonna get as close as I can. 5, 10, 15. No, fuck, these are double. Right, 10, 20, 30. Is it- It's 20. Okay, well,
And also, just to be clear, these are giant-sized doors as well, so it will take probably either Lorelei and Zevin, or Chad and someone else to open the doors. Stevie and Chuck, unfortunately, you guys do not have a prayer to open these doors.
That's not true. Are they stone?
Oh, that is true. They are stone.
I'm gonna make Stevie and Chuck's size doors.
You certainly can do that.
Which
I am going to.
Opening that door?
Shit. Hold on. So there's 3 runes here, right? There's 3 runes on this pillar.
Yep, 3 runes there, and then 3 runes south of there. You guys,
And we know which is storm, fire, and frost, right?
Yes, middle one over here is frost, or ice rather. Harshnag confirmed that. You guys have deduced that the top one is storm, and then the middle one over here reacted to your fire.
Does that correlate with the side that those statues are on?
It seems to. Frost, storm, and then the fire giant right here in the middle.
Which one is this one?
Stone.
Stone. Shit, so I'm not far enough. From Jesus Christ. Alright. How long?
This was a fun one.
Because that's from me 100. Motherfucker!
Oh my God.
I'm not close enough. Okay, yeah, just gonna action dash then, I guess. Wait, I gotta keep measuring this because this. Helping.
Don't forget, if you left click and
Fuck.
hold and then right click, you can get a measurement tool on your token.
Oh, I see. That was 20. 10, okay. Action dash, action, fuck shit, that's all I can do.
Alrighty.
Nothing is close enough. I'm yelling out, try offering the associated magic!
Okay.
At the top of the initiative order, Mitch, we have you for another half hour, right?
Latest, yes.
Okay. We will do
I
one
think
more
that's
round.
also true.
We will do one more round, and so at the top of the round, you all see as it starts pouring on here. And at first you're like, oh, I'm not too worried about water, but then it starts burning as acid rain is falling down on you all.
Son of a bitch.
You all take only 1 point of acid damage.
Okay.
Oh.
But again, the storm is still just raging on, still going. Harshnag will take 1 point of damage. He is now looking around a bit frantically, seeing that you guys are getting harmed. But that will bring us to Chuck. It is your turn. Chad's on deck.
Do you guys want to build a doorway or try to solve the puzzle?
Get out.
Right, building a doorway, and I use stone shape with my hands.
Okay.
It just kind of like I turned it into like one of those wandering saloons.
Oh, nice, nice. Get a little closer with your mic. It's cutting out a little bit.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
We
So
got
yeah,
it,
so it's
but-
gonna be like a wandering saloon, so I can swing the saloon doors open.
Nice. As I'm just going to open the doors just to make it easier.
Yeah, fair
but a Stevie and Chuck size little saloon sized door forms. If you wish to move through it, Chuck, you can.
I am. Right here.
There you go.
Not really seeing much.
Okay. Entering into this room, Chuck, it is significantly less dark in here. You notice now that the statues themselves have been kind of putting off a little bit of light that kind of illuminated the previous room. But this room does not have that. But what you do see is a hallway that continues down this way, and then a set of giant stairs that ascend over here. And you can see just on the edge, it looks like they level off into a, what's it called, a landing, and then you imagine curve around and go up farther. However, the effects of the storm in here are negated. There are no, you can feel the wind and stuff, but you are not, as long as you're on the other side of the threshold, you're not going to suffer any of the negative effects.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna use storm door and hop up over here.
Okay. You come to the edge of a wall. You can, yeah, that is what you see. You can see that the hallway continues down this way.
Oh, it's kind of peeking around the corner. Still can't see.
Okay. I think it's not showing up well for you, but right here, there, I'll move your token, but put you back. Right there, and then move you
Yeah,
back.
I totally would have absolutely missed that.
Yeah. So that star is a giant statue, carved to look much like a stone giant, and it is in like this position, just looking straight ahead. But that you just be able to barely make it out with your dark vision. So.
Okay.
All right. I think that is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be it for me.
I think that your storm, unless you recast your storm door, it's probably going to expire next round.
I figured it was about time. Yeah.
All right, Chad, it is your turn. You have a Stevie inside your pocket.
I'm gonna go, Stevie, we're leaving. And I'm gonna dash all the way to the door.
All right, 80 feet. Right?
I can't move Stevie at the same time.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Oh,
Oh, is that okay?
yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I was just trying to help, sorry.
No, it's all good.
Alrighty.
That's my movement.
Okay. Harshnag is going to do the same, and he is going to stop here for you, Lorelei, and just kind of hunker over top of you to try to take as much of the acid rain as he can.
I gesture at him because I don't. If I'm deaf, I'm assuming everyone else is.
Yeah.
Just be like, I need to go that way. I need to go that way.
He gestures to his ears as well.
I'll point, my camera's not on. I'll point to myself and then point to the runes. Like, get me over there.
He will nod, looking back that direction. And all right, Stevie, anything you would like to do? Just along for the ride, or do you want to cast that firebolt?
So wait, which is this guy? Again?
That's Frost. That's Thrym.
And this one.
That is Strongmoss, the storm giant. That was the one that had the trident that you guys tested.
Okay. So I'm gonna try. I didn't hear Lorelei. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna hit this fella with frostbite. Just cause.
Okay.
Does any? It's a saving throw, so I don't.
Don't need to make a saving throw.
Yeah. Does anything happen with the frost?
Chad, you hear Harshnag scream, "Stevie, no!" But she can't hear
Oh,
him.
right.
And you watch as frost appears on the side of the statue. And you see as the storm seems to grow even more in power.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good to know. That
Yeah.
rules out what I was going to do.
I look down at Steve and go, "That was you should can you hear me?"
Okay, that's it.
Give me the thumbs up.
Well, I've done my damage here. Time to wrap that up.
Yeah, it's been a great day. Just rolling like shit. Okay.
Zevin, you watched as it's your turn. You watched as Chuck disappeared through a Chuck-size hole over here. You'd have to get on your hands and knees to get through. Chad, you're gonna have a really hard time getting through, but you can just barely. Yeah, and Zevin, you watched as Stevie Frost bit this statue.
And the storm got angrier.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm watching Lorelei's trying to get to the ruins.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I'm assuming she can't see me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she can see you. It's not like you're obscured, but right now she's not looking at you, and it would be... You would have to let me know how you're getting her attention, because she is deaf.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man.
This was one of the worst options that you guys could have chosen.
Yay.
I say we all get on the other side of that door and just wait the 10 minutes.
Yeah, but Lorelei's
That's
running
the
up
worst
with
that
the
could happen.
rotten.
Because I'm pretty sure I know how to fix it.
He's going to exhale very loudly.
Wait, you and I are the only ones that can hear?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even Harshnag failed. He shouldn't have, but he did.
I'm just going to yell at Chad, get them to safety. I will follow Lorelei.
Gotta get everyone to safety.
I'm going to run. Where is Lorelei? Where is she? I can't see her.
Right underneath Harshnag.
Oh. Now, how far away is that bloody stuff? How far away is she?
Oh, that's the wrong one.
60 feet. I am going to run towards Lorelei.
This map is insane, you guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm just gonna, I'm gonna yell at Zevin. Is this how you felt that one time?
Yep. I'm gonna action dash, and then all I'm going to do is look at Lorelei when I get up to her and go like this.
Ah! I'm pretty sure that requires an action, though.
God.
I'm pretty sure that requires an action, which I think is why I didn't do it already.
Because she can't see.
Oh, no, it doesn't require anything. Okay.
Oh, cool.
But that's all I can do. So we'll actually maybe see what I have for bonus action stuff.
Wait a second. You aren't deaf. You would have heard what I said. Offer the runes magic. The corresponding magic. You would have
I
heard
just
me.
use my action to dash. So
Yeah.
Okay.
We're too far away anyway. We gotta get there.
well,
Okay.
I might not be able. But let me see. What do I got for bonus action stuff? It's just wild shape.
I have a question.
Mhm.
When we were climbing the mountain before we got into the temple, did we have a long rest after the climb before the temple?
No, you would have.
I believe we had a rest somewhere.
Yeah, you would have.
We had a rest. I couldn't remember where it was.
Yeah, it was several days of travel through the mountains and valleys and things like that, with Harshnag guiding you, and then eventually you found the mountain face that has the temple built into it. So you would have
Right. Okay.
you would have gotten a long rest before starting that climb, but as soon as you guys got to the mouth of the Eye of the Allfather, you started walking in. You did saw the traps, saw the barbarians, and this is so you've been in this temple probably for like a maximum of 3 hours, if that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just confirming because when we were climbing the cliff face, I used my polymorph because that means I don't have my 4th level. But if we had had a rest before that, I would have it back. So it would have been everything would have been much easier. But it's not. That's fine.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's mine.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action. No, I'm not. No, I am going to stay right there for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Yep.
Lorelei?
Is it my turn?
Yep.
I'm going to ignore Zevin and connect my mind with her. Get me as close to the rune as you can, and I'm going to hold a lightning bolt for when he does.
What did you say? Stand as close?
What? Get me as close to you can to the runes.
Okay. And you're gonna hold a lightning bolt until you're close enough. Okay.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Cool. How?
And I'll bonus action give him a bardic.
Oh, sweet, nice. All right. How are we looking for time?
I think we can do another round.
One more round. Okay.
Yes, one more round.
All of you still within the room feel another rumble of thunder deep in your chest. Those of you that are not deaf can really hear it, and you see as lightning begins as 6 lightning bolts are going to rain down.
Cats are losing it.
So is there 6 of you? There's 5 of you. Okay, so each of you get struck once. I need dexterity saving throws from everybody, please.
Including me?
No. You are not in the room.
15.
15?
16.
16?
14.
14?
17.
17. Okay. And Harshnag. I think he fails. That's unfortunate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he fails. Okay. The DC was 15, so if you rolled below a
Yeah,
15,
I failed.
you are going to take 10d6 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Done. Well done.
Doesn't Stevie get help action because I'm carrying her?
No.
God damn it.
10d6.
So,
Alright.
Stevie, that's going to be 42 points of lightning damage. Everyone else, I think that's
Woof.
21.
Yeah, I am
Holy shit.
down.
Stevie,
Down.
you get hit as well, Chad, and then you look down and Stevie is smoking. Her little
Oh, no.
gnomish body charred.
To safety.
Charred,
To
rather.
safety.
Charred.
Charred.
Wonderful.
Oh.
All right. Oof. That is going to be Chuck's turn. Chad, you're on deck. Ninth level spell, you guys.
We
Quick,
survived
quick,
this, I'm
quick,
gonna be
quick.
impressed.
So
I'm going to dash back.
okay, and you certainly
cut my
heal,
health in half.
you certainly hear the lightning strikes,
Yeah.
Chuck, and the flashes too. Like for a moment, like you get flashbanged.
Think I have anything to kind of help with movement anymore. Nothing that's really significant. Yeah, I've got really nothing in the bag.
That's okay, guys. I got this. It's okay.
That's it. I'm gonna get Bless ready, I guess.
Okay, you're gonna hold bless.
No, I don't know. I'm not gonna do anything.
Okay.
I'm not gonna make it there in the next round of combat, anyways. So
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
the map
you
is
guys.
that big. Map is that
Okay.
big. This is terrible.
Okay.
All right. So
It's okay.
All right, Chad, it is your turn. Harshnag is on deck.
Okay, so is Stevie like dead or making saving throws?
Make
Unconscious. Saving throws.
Saving
Cool. I'm gonna
throw.
give her my potion of greater healing as a bonus action.
Okay.
So
It is an
And then-
it is an action to give someone else a potion.
sweet. Okay, you get that, and then I'm gonna just continue sprinting to the door.
Okay. Do you want me to move you?
Okay.
Please.
Yep.
So how much is that? What do I roll?
That is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4. Okay.
Okay, that's my potion of greater healing is gone.
Thank you. 4d4 plus 4. Oh,
And then that's my turn.
14.
Okay.
Actually, no, that is my turn.
Oh my god.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Ah! Alright.
At least I know if you go down again, I can at least get so we can at least get you up again.
Mm-hmm. How do I get rid of this? Okay, I'm just gonna say I got it successfully.
All right. Is that your turn? Yeah, you have to succeed on all three,
Yeah,
and
and
then
then
it'll let you heal.
okay.
Is that your turn then, Chad?
My turn.
Okay, with your minds connected, Lorelei, Harshnag, who took up the brunt of one of these, like he failed his save. Like he's not looking rough, but he's about there. He's gonna. Do you still want to head towards the rune?
Yes!
All right. And he
Better be
will.
right.
Jesus fucking Christ!
He will scoop you up and run the full 80 feet that he can to here.
Perfect. I'm in range. I yell, for Annam and Strongness, I offer, and I cast a lightning bolt to the storm rune.
Okay. It's just a deck save, right?
Yeah.
The lightning bolt and seems to get all of the energy absorbed by the rune. You see it make the same kind of ripple and small little sparks that it did upon the initial reaction, but not activate.
Fuck! God damn it!
That is Harshnag's action and dash. That will bring us to Stevie as you come to after having a potion shoved down your throat, and you see Chad is currently bolting for a door.
I'm gonna yell, Stevie, run, because you could get into that door, I think, from this distance.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll action dash
Okay.
in.
So
So
you have 25 feet of movement.
Yeah, so 50.
So 50 will put you right on the inside of that door. Oh,
Perfect.
you see Chuck there, and Chuck, you see a very injured-looking Stevie.
Oh my fucking god! I figured it out.
Too late
Son of a
to
bitch.
apologize.
You're attached to my mind. No, you're not. You're attached to Harshnag's mind.
No, I'm touching Harshnag's.
That is going to be your turn then, Stevie?
Yes.
Okay. Zevin, it is your turn. Lorelai's on deck.
How far away are they? Probably too far.
50 feet away
50
from...
feet that way.
And
60
about
feet that
60
way.
feet away from him. And we'll say that Lorelai's in, like, you know, he's holding her so he can hold her closer if need be and stuff like that, but...
I'm gonna... And that did nothing to the ruin.
You saw it absorb
So
the
that goes-
magic and react, but not activate.
She can't hear nothing.
Neither can Harshnag.
I'm going to bonus action wild shape into a giant elk.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my 60 feet of movement to run up to where Harshnag is.
Okay.
And that spell only works at the beginning of my turn, right?
Yep.
I'm just going to make a elk cry and point towards the door to. We need to get out of here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to. Can I hold my action, hoping that to help run to the door, kind of thing, if they catch my drift?
You can't hold movement, unfortunately.
No, you can't hold movement. Okay,
No.
but you can hold like a dash. No.
No.
I'm just gonna hold. Okay, that's the beginning of my turn. That's all I can do. That's all I can do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I need that
Lorelai,
health boom.
you shout that, you cast the spell, and unfortunately nothing happens. Harshnag is looking to you for direction. You see him look over, and you see a very beautiful white elk kind of motioning for the door with its antlers.
I say to Harshnag's mind, I think we had the right idea with the offerings placement. I think they go to Anon's hands.
I don't know. I think we were on to something, but I think it might be me. False petitioner. It has nothing to do with the item. That has everything to do with the one offering it.
Has to be Frost.
Ooh.
Oh. No, I think you have enough turns to do that. You better.
We definitely don't. Frost Giant's here? This one?
Yep. But,
Fuck.
But no weapon.
Shit. Well, we don't have other giants.
We should run.
Well, alright.
Here, and he will, free action drop you on the back of the giant elk. 7 is faster than I. Anything else you wish to do, Lorelai?
Oh, this is my turn.
It is
I thought
your
this
turn.
was just a... Okay. Good dog. Shit.
I'm so sorry.
I am going to try another thing.
Okay.
And cloud giants on this side. God damn it. Fuck. Alright, fuck it. I'm within range, so I'm going to... I'm gonna send a gust of wind at Anam, and maybe that's the weapon that the cloud giant is offering, and just hope that someone's gonna get me the fuck out of here.
Okay. You go to cast your gust of wind, Lorelei, and you can almost feel as the magic of your gust is just kind of torn away as the wind from the storm is even stronger.
Got it. Okay, well, that's all I got. Bardic to Zevin.
Alrighty. I think that is going to be time for us.
At least let me dash into the door.
Do you want to do one more round?
Let's do a quick round.
We can do a quick round. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Those of you still inside, you see as the air becomes very, very cold, and these very large hailstones begin falling down. You each take 8 points of bludgeoning damage. Harshnag takes 8. Alright. Oh, man. Sweet. That will bring us to Chuck. It is your turn. Chad, you're on deck.
I run up to Stevie, and as I'm trying to communicate, I realize that she can't hear me.
Mm-hmm.
So my form of lesser restoration is to slap them as hard as I can.
Stevie, there is a ding, and then a slap, and then and you hear the sound of the storm on the other side and thunder, the crashing of the ice. But now you can hear everything.
What does lesser what does that give me again?
It's curing your deafening.
Yeah. So just the deafness.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the deafness. That's it.
So then, can I react and push him? Just like.
Yeah, you can just like shove him. Like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, rude.
That's it. That's all I came over here to do is run over to Stevie and slap her.
All right.
Thanks, I guess.
Chad, the door is going to cost you 10 feet of movement, but I think you have the action dash to get there.
I get there and sprint and then look through and to make sure that I can see if I'm holding the door open now for that.
Yeah, and you see Chad and Stevie as you're like peering through this tiny little door that's Chuck and Stevie sized. You know, you kind of have to like squeeze in a little bit, but you manage to.
How's Harsh gonna get in here? Chuck.
Figure that out later.
It is Harshnag's turn. Lorelei, you didn't fight him being put on Seven's back?
No, not at all.
Okay. Then he will 80 feet take off this way. That's all he can do. Stevie, anything you want to do?
No.
Alrighty. Seven, it is your turn.
At the beginning of my turn, Lorelei can heal 2d6.
Oh, great.
I was hoping to do that to Harshnag, but he ran out of my range.
If he would have been able to hear, unfortunately.
Do I roll, or is that... Are you...
7 rolls. 2d6.
Okay. Let's do these 2 days. 6 points.
Oh.
That's great.
It's something.
It's something.
It's something. And then, so with her on my back, I've got 60 feet of movement.
So that's 120 with a dash.
And then I'm going to try with my 120 perfectly. Okay. And then I'm just going to try and push it open with my horns kind of thing, hinting that.
Okay. Yeah, give me a athletics check with your the deer or the elk stats.
Let's check.
You have a bardic.
6. Oh, a bardic? That's a D6 right now?
It's a D8.
Yay. 12, 6 plus 4, 18, 22.
7. The DC was 21 on this.
Oh shit!
As Zevin, you and you just butt open the door. You don't have any more movement, but you know that Lorelei does, and the door is now wide open. I think
Perfect.
that is
And that
your
is
turn.
everything I can do.
Alrighty,
Yep.
Lorelei, it is your turn.
Great. I
Quick, we
will.
should do another round.
I had a plan and then it fucked up. I got nothing right now. I guess. I cast levitate on Zevin and just pull him in the door with me.
Okay. I will allow that.
This reindeer.
If you're floating, I don't need strength.
That's funny.
Then we just need Chuck to make the doors big again.
Do this
What?
to get you all in.
Is that did I open up the big door or the little door?
Open up the big door.
Yeah.
Yeah. The AC or the DC on the big door was 21, and you needed to be a large creature
Wow.
to do it.
Ha!
Harshnag is.
I
big
would
enough.
not have been able to do that. So I
No,
made
yeah.
my own.
Harshnag is going to
Great.
take 5 points of cold damage as the storm changes and the winds begin to blow and freeze. He's resistant to cold damage, though. He's a frost giant. What do you do?
Yay!
And he is going to 80 feet. Almost there. He'll take one more round. He'll take another bit of cold damage. And then he is inside, and he turns around and he shuts the doors behind him.
That's a restoration on Harshnag and myself.
Oh. Please don't slap me again, but thank you.
Guys, I think we had it wrong.
I put up my hand. We put up our hands.
Near you.
What?
No.
I cast at the 3rd level. I guess I cast Lesser Restoration. Fuck me.
Whatever happened? There was no weapon.
Blowing
in
up my
the-
spell slots on this.
There was no weapon in the frost giant's hands originally, or I missed.
That's correct.
Yeah, no weapon.
Well, I'm immediately asking Harshnag what weapon the Thrym hat was known to wield.
A great axe, not unlike the one that I wield, though it would be far more beautiful.
And you're sure you're not holding his axe?
I am very,
Just
Like you would know that.
I am very
insight
certain
check.
this axe belonged to my father.
Is your father by chance Thrym? It'd be really convenient if it was Harshnag.
Most certainly not. My father's name was Gert.
Chad's gonna be like, "Hey guys, I could use a nap." He just-
We should rest until the storm wanes.
I believe that is a good idea. Perhaps we may find the axe somewhere.
We may want to take a look at this little stone giant statue thing on the other side here. It was pointing at something and I couldn't quite see.
So, but what we do know is that whatever it is requires elemental accuracy. Like it has to match, right?
Mm-hmm. It has to
And the
match.
only giant that we have is Harshnag, so we need to figure out this ice situation.
Yes, we need to find.
And your
Axe.
lightning bolt wasn't enough damage or enough power to do anything against the ruin.
I don't know if it
that's
has
the
anything
case.
to do with power, Seven. I think it has to do with accuracy. This. Whatever lies beyond that archway would not be hidden by something that could be easily defeated by something as simple as a spell. It has very specific parameters, it seems.
So it's not exactly a puzzle that can be met or beaten, but more having to be the right circumstance when you're here.
What happens if we touch the tools to the runes?
I just did that, and it caused a gigantic storm.
Did we?
I think we were on the right.
Try it again.
I think we were on the correct track. I just think that I am the wrong kind of giant. I think searching the halls of the rest of this place, perhaps we may find that missing axe.
I wonder.
The trident immediately reappeared back in Stormmoss's arms after I used it. That most likely means that the axe.
So would we
would
perhaps have to come back with a storm giant?
In order to use that specific
Specific one.
Yes, but I believe that if we find the axe of Thrym, I should be able to use it. But we will see.
Okay.
I agree, Chad. Harshnag will just kind of walk over here and slide up against the wall. Very, very hurt.
I too am going to slide against a wall and close my eyes.
And we will probably call it there, as you guys have entered into this new location.
Ooh, this is a fun puzzle.
You will eventually hear the storm subside, as it only lasts about 10 minutes or so. But it very much seemed to happen in a cycle. Every few seconds you heard more ice coming down. You heard the rain get harder. You heard the lightning strike. So it seems for about 10 minutes that storm just kept rolling and roiling. But then, after that 10 minutes, it was gone like it was never even there. No damage on any of the statues or on the floor. Not even water left over. But that will call it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. It is so exciting to be back doing Storm Kings. I cannot wait. I love this place. So, we will be back in a couple weeks. We stream every other Sunday at 2. Please join us. Please do all the things, like, share, and subscribe. Let people know how fun we are, how much, tune in to watch a party wipe next session, maybe. I don't know.
Take a full long rest here.
Your hints this session are mean.
we thank you all very much. Bye.
Bye.